gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and for your pets at home too, welcome to MPWF Summer Slam 2011. We are live from New York City, New York, and we are here, ladies and gentlemen, in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. My name is DJ Johnny Feelgood, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the second annual MPWF Summer Slam. That's right, it's October 2nd, and it's time to kick things off in a big way, ladies and gentlemen. This event is going to kick off with a 6-man over the top battle royal, but our main event, we have a non-sanctioned match, a World Heavyweight Championship match, and an MPWF title match, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you stay tuned for this amazing action tonight. And as you can tell, I am excited and pumped up for the show. And making his way to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, is Tendencies, the backyard wrestler. That's where he got his start in the MPWF. You wouldn't believe that from going from backyard wrestling, Tendencies would now have an opportunity to win the MPWF Championship here tonight in the world's most famous arena. But that could happen to this man. Tendencies is a former United States champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank, and he has the opportunity of a lifetime tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Are you freaking excited for MPWF Summer Slam? Woo! And how about this man here, ladies and gentlemen, the former MPWF YouTube champion Tyler Fell. We saw him at the MPWF Summer Slam pre-show. Him and the Eclipse got involved with some issues with him and Reese Bobby got involved with some issues with the Eclipse, and you'll see footage of that when Reese Bobby makes his way to the ring. But as we mentioned before, Tyler Fell is a former YouTube champion, and he's looking tonight to win this Battle Royal match and go on to face Tyrone Fitzgerald for the MPWF Heavyweight Championship. And here is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ice Jr. Again, he has had a phenomenal month here in the MPWF. And for all of you that haven't seen him before, he is a second-generation superstar. And for those of you who are new to the MPWF, welcome. This is going to be a hell of an experience. I hope you really do enjoy this show, because this entire summer, this is what we have been building towards, MPWF Summer Slam. So will it be Dr. Ice Jr.'s night? This strange enigma looks to win this opportunity to get a shot at the MPWF Championship.
Match out slice precise like a search. Emergency exit is where you're headed. Hot will get it. I'm your host.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Reese Bobby, the submission and technical specialist of the Annihilation brand. You can read on the back of his trunks, he says he's submit bitch, because he will make you submit. But ladies and gentlemen, let's check out what happened on the pre-show. The Eclipse just defended his YouTube title against Dr. Ice Jr. and Reese Bobby and Tyler Fell attacked the Eclipse. Now you know there's going to be some issues when this match furthers here in this Battle Royal. I said Reese Bobby and Tyler Fell both won the YouTube Championship, but tonight is about becoming the MPWF champion, and you know that is what is on their mind tonight. Reese Bobby is an All-American from Tennessee, and he is focused, he is ready and prepared to become a champ tonight. Here is perhaps one of the most popular superstars in the MPWF Annihilation brand, the YouTube champion, the Eclipse. And you can tell by the look on his face, he ain't in a happy mood at all. So we already showed you the footage just now of Tyler Fell and Reese Bobby attacking him. Well, you know that he's going to have his eyes set on eliminating Reese Bobby and Tyler Fell from this matchup. I mean, what a slap in the face would it be for them if not only can he win the YouTube title match on the pre-show, but win this Battle Royal and defeat Tyrone Fitzgerald later tonight to become the MPWF Heavyweight Champion. It's a big night for a lot of superstars. It's a big night for the MPWF. This is a monumental moment tonight. So this is a huge night in our history. For the 2 years that we've been here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bigger opportunity in here. This could be the biggest shot of them all for this superstar right here, Roscoe Jenkins. Roscoe Jenkins has been a car wrestler for 22 years. He left in the 10th grade at 16 years old. Roscoe Jenkins left his life and became a professional wrestler. Since then, he has not won the big one, not won the major championship. He had his first shot for the MPWF title 2 weeks ago on Annihilation, and now tonight he looks to become the MPWF champion here at SummerSlam. He picked up his biggest career win when he defeated Tendencies on episode 17 of Annihilation this past week. Roscoe Jenkins says that he can feel it. Tonight is the night that he will become the MPWF champion. Will this 22-year-long odyssey come true? Or will it just be another fail for Roscoe Jenkins? Will he fail at getting the big one?
But she's all mad. Everything was good then, now she's all bad.
So here we go, and you see the 6 men already attacking each other. This is the opening contest here, ladies and gentlemen. 6-man over-the-top battle royal matchup here at MPWF Summer Slam, and we're getting right into the action for you MPWF fans here, as Reese Bobby is trying to throw Dr. Rice Jr. outside the ring, as Reese Bobby and Dr. Rice Jr. have had their feud in the past. It is not too long ago that they faced each other in a steel cage match, but Dr. Rice Jr. able to escape. And well, there's a drop kick there by the Eclipse to Tyler Fell, and we told you he would go after Tyler Fell in this match. And it's going to be difficult to call for the beginning, but it's quite simple. 6 men start the match. 1 man is the last one standing, and the only way to win the match is to eliminate your opponent by throwing him over the top rope with both feet touching the floor, and that's what the Eclipse is trying to do to Tennessee's, but Tennessee's hanging on here, and now you got Tyler Fell trying to eliminate Dr. Rice Jr., and they've had history in the past as well. It was actually in episode 17 of Annihilation that Tyler Fell lost to Dr. Rice Jr. in the #1 contenders match. As Tyler Fell is trying hard here to eliminate Dr. Rice Jr., but Dr. Rice Jr. is still surviving, the 2nd generation superstar, also the longest reigning hardcore champion in MPWF history, fights back here. And now there's Tennessee's now going around the waist to the Eclipse. We keep mentioning how big of an opportunity it is tonight. The winner of this matchup will go on later to fight Tyrone Fitzgerald for the MPWF championship. This all came about because it was originally supposed to be the Black Giant versus Tyrone Fitzgerald for the MPWF title, but the Black Giant was told if he was to show up at ringside or in the arena on episode 16 of Annihilation, there would be dire consequences, and he suffered those consequences. He was suspended without pay, and Reese Bobby eliminates Tyler Fell, getting retribution for losing that steel cage match. And now Roscoe Jenkins and Tennessee's trying to eliminate Tyler Fell. Sorry, Reese Bobby eliminated Dr. Rice Jr., my bad. That was some Mike Adamley commentating on my part, but Tyler Fell is being eliminated, and there's a power slam there by Roscoe Jenkins to Tendencies. And now, Roscoe Jenkins I thought was going to go for a clothesline there. And now we're down to the final 4. Tyler Fell and Dr. Rice Jr. have been eliminated from this #1 contenders match. So we have the Eclipse, Tendencies, Reese Bobby, and Roscoe Jenkins. And now there's a mat slam there by the Eclipse. So the YouTube champion still in this matchup. He's undefeated. He hasn't been pinned or submitted yet in the MPWF. And there's a DDT by Tendencies. I am talking a little fast, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm just excited to be here in Madison Square Garden for MPWF Summer Slam. And now Roscoe Jenkins looking to try and eliminate Reese Bobby here. I know Reese Bobby able to escape back. Now Tennessee's throwing the Eclipse into the corner. And Reese Bobby fights back again. Now the Eclipse, he's okay. Tennessee's now attacking Roscoe Jenkins, and you know that Tennessee's would love to eliminate Roscoe Jenkins after losing to him on Annihilation. And you got Tennessee now just stomping away at Roscoe Jenkins in the corner. There's Reese Bobby, who's trying to eliminate the Eclipse on the other side of the ring. So much action going on at once, and oh my goodness, the Eclipse is gone. Reese Bobby has now eliminated 2 men in this Battle Royal matchup, and that's something surprising. I did not expect to see that. And there's the fade cut. I mean, wow. How impressive was that fade cut? Bet you ain't ever seen anything like that. Sony Vegas Pro 8. If you were asking if you wanted a fade cut. But ladies and gentlemen, Roscoe Jenkins now attacking Reese Bobby as we're down to the final 3 of this matchup. Reese Bobby, Roscoe Jenkins, and Tendencies. And Roscoe Jenkins using his power to annihilate both Tendencies and Reese Bobby. So Reese Bobby has yet to win a championship here in the MPWF. So could you imagine if his first championship win was the MPWF title match? Or the MPWF championship, sorry. And now there's a double team by Tendencies and Reese Bobby. And knife hand chop now. Reese Bobby now attacking Roscoe Jenkins, and is probably Tendencies and Reese Bobby's best bet to eliminate Roscoe Jenkins first. As now both men looking to try and eliminate him. Here's the double team. Roscoe Jenkins is reeling on the top rope. He could be eliminated. Can he hang on? Roscoe Jenkins trying for dear life here as Reese Bobby and Tendencies both pulling at the legs. And oh my god, how is he even hanging on? He's almost out. He's almost out. They've almost got him. Roscoe Jenkins almost eliminated from this matchup. There's no way he can fight out of this as they continue. And Roscoe Jenkins still some way, somehow holding on. Man, this is going on for a long time. Roscoe Jenkins still holding on some way, but Roscoe Jenkins fights back. And Roscoe Jenkins is still in this Battle Royal match. So the desire for Roscoe Jenkins to become the MPWF champion is strong. 22 years He has been waiting for this opportunity to get the MPWF Championship, and he ain't going to try and lose it that easily tonight. And now, oh, there's a nice impaler there by Tennessee's. Reese Bobby was just watching, and now he hits the German suplex. And that teamwork of Reese Bobby and Tennessee's did not last very long. And now there's a corner elimination if you didn't know, as Reese Bobby now trying to eliminate Roscoe Jenkins, and Roscoe Jenkins in trouble again. Reese Bobby using some of the amateur wrestling strength to throw him outside the ring as Roscoe Jenkins in trouble. Reese Bobby's got him out. Roscoe Jenkins is out. No, never mind. Roscoe Jenkins, I think 1 foot touched the floor there. What a matchup. What a way to kick off MPWF Summer Slam tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And boys and girls. And the pets. I'm not going to miss out anybody for this event, as Roscoe Jenkins now has Reese Bobby up here, and he's going to look to use a huge superplex. And what is this we're seeing here? There's a superplex. Now Tennessee's up the top rope, and he nails Roscoe Jenkins. These men are beating the hell out of each other for one shot, one chance to be the MPWF champion. And now Roscoe Jenkins going after his arch rival, his nemesis Tennessee's. And oh, there's a kick to the gut. And now what's Roscoe Jenkins doing here? And there's a big clothesline. Tennessee's out. Oh, never mind. Tennessee's hangs on to the bottom rope. And oh wow, Roscoe Jenkins threw Reese Bobby into the ropes. And now throwing it back into the ropes again. There's a shoulder block takedown. So Roscoe Jenkins is too damn powerful. Their best bet is to work together and eliminate Roscoe Jenkins. He is too damn strong. And now Tennessee's hitting the ropes. And oh, what's Roscoe Jenkins doing here? What a right hand there by Roscoe Jenkins. And Roscoe Jenkins now trying to throw Tennessee's outside, but Tennessee's still hanging on. There's a clothesline, and Tennessee's hangs on again. This must be getting frustrating for the three of these men in this matchup. No matter what they do. Now Reese Bobby trying to throw out Roscoe Jenkins. Has he got it here? And oh, missing. Roscoe Jenkins able to escape because Reese Bobby failed miserably. And now Tennessee's, now he's been caught by Roscoe Jenkins. And now what is this? No, Tennessee's fights back in. Oh, fuck me. Tennessee's landed face first on the floor there. And Roscoe Jenkins now going to throw Tennessee to the outside the ring. That was very impactful, that maneuver. But oh my goodness, power slam to the outside. And oh, Roscoe Jenkins hung on somehow, some way. Like I said, the desire to win this match. 22 years of being in the MPWF. Roscoe Jenkins doesn't want to lose that this easily. And now Tennessee's is just waiting for Reese Bobby to try and get him out. Roscoe Jenkins in trouble. Reese Bobby is continuing, but Roscoe Jenkins still hangs on. And now Reese Bobby back with a knife hand chop. And again, this is their best bet, but never mind. Roscoe Jenkins fights back. And Roscoe Jenkins now, what's he looking to do here? Here's a double between two nemesis, and they take out Reese Bobby. I said this match is every man for himself, but to get it down to the final two, you need to work together. And now, oh, Tennessee's, no, Roscoe Jenkins, why am I surprised? He holds on. He's one crazy bastard, and there's a German suplex by Reese Bobby. And Reese Bobby can pop them hips better than Shakira. And now Roscoe Jenkins throws Reese Bobby to the ropes. And now he looks to try and get the elimination here as Reese Bobby is teetering. And now Tennessee's watching on. Will he help? Will he not? And now they're both trying to eliminate Reese Bobby. Will Reese Bobby go over? He's trying to hang on. The Tennessee native, an All-American, is almost eliminated from this matchup as they both have him teetering on the top rope. A few more seconds. And now wait, Reese Bobby has been eliminated, and we're down to the final two of this Battle Royal match. Who is going to go on to face Taro Fitzgerald for the MPWF Championship later on in the evening? This action is intense as it ever will be here at MPWF Summer Slam. And now Tennessee's, oh no, oh wow, Tennessee's just hung on there. Christ's sake. And this match is getting super close here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we continue with this 6-man over-the-top Battle Royal matchup between Roscoe Jenkins and Tennessee's. They are the final two men in this matchup, and they're giving it to each other like no man's business. And there's a power slam there by Roscoe Jenkins. As we mentioned, this match began with Tyler Fell, The Eclipse, Dr. Ice Jr., and Reese Bobby, and now we're down to these two. We've got the backyard specialist, Tennessee's, who came from a tough upbringing to becoming an MPWF superstar. We also have Roscoe Jenkins, who left home with $4 at the age of 16 in the 10th grade, and for 22 years, he has been trying to get this moment, trying to get this opportunity at the MPWF Championship. And now Tennessee's trying to eliminate Roscoe Jenkins, and these guys have been trying back and forth, but nobody's been able to get any kind of leverage so far. They've been taking each other to the absolute limit. Said all of this is to be the MPWF champion. What a right hand there by Roscoe Jenkins. See, the fact of the matter is this. The winner of this match, they aren't the MPWF champion. Oh no. They will face Tyrone Fitzgerald later tonight. So this match doesn't even guarantee them the MPWF championship. But they are fighting for the shot, for the opportunity to be in the main event match to challenge for that MPWF title, as Roscoe Jenkins now trying to throw out Tennessee's. That could be it. Tennessee's now hanging on. Tennessee's teetering. Roscoe Jenkins trying to throw him up, but Tennessee fights back with an elbow. Big elbow there by Tennessee's. And now Tennessee's picking up Roscoe Jenkins, now bouncing off the rope here, and Tennessee's now with a DDT. Nails Roscoe Jenkins as his head is planted into the mat, and Roscoe Jenkins in trouble as Tennessee's is getting prepared. And now Tennessee's throwing Jenkins into the turnbuckle. And now here we go, Roscoe Jenkins in trouble. Tennessee's trying to eliminate him, and he got him up. And now Tennessee's now trying to throw out Roscoe Jenkins. Roscoe Jenkins in trouble. He's trying to hang on. He's trying to hang on. He's almost eliminated. Roscoe Jenkins is out. And oh my goodness, Roscoe Jenkins almost out. Saved by his upper body strength. Saved by that one arm. I guarantee you there is no MPWF fan who has an arm as strong as that. Fact. And now Roscoe Jenkins trying to eliminate Tennessee's. Tennessee's now trying to hang on. Roscoe Jenkins is bringing back the pain to Tennessee's, and Tennessee's is almost in trouble. He's almost out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's almost over. It's almost over. Tennessee's almost out. He's almost out. Oh my goodness, his legs are touching the floor. Roscoe Jenkins is almost won. And no, never mind. Tennessee gets back in the ring and knocks him down. Roscoe Jenkins almost thought that this one was over. I almost thought this one was over. The guy behind me, the guy in front of me, this entire crowd here in Madison Square Garden almost thought this was over, and Tennessee's now hits the DDT. So much raw emotion in this one match, and this is the opening contest. We still have so many more matches left to go here tonight at MPWF Summer Slam. And now, oh, Roscoe Jenkins in trouble as Tennessee just slapped him right in the back of the head. Just said, well, what do you think about that, huh? Huh? You like that slap? Yeah. And there's a spear off the top rope by Tennessee as he nails Roscoe Jenkins. Hits him with the spear there. Now Tennessee's picking up Jenkins once again. I know Tennessee's missed that kick, but hits this one. Now Tennessee's, what's he going to do here? I know another DDT. Another DDT planting the head of Roscoe Jenkins into the mat. And oh, another kick to the gut there by Tennessee's. And now a drop kick, and Roscoe Jenkins lands right on his back, right on his spine, as Tennessee's is now trying to knock off the vertical base of the big man Roscoe Jenkins and throw him over the top rope. And Roscoe Jenkins needs to find some way, somehow to fight back. And now Tennessee's is choking him. Tennessee's is damn near just choking Roscoe Jenkins, trying to get him out of the ring, trying to use his brute force to pull him out the ring. It is desperation time. It is desperation mode. There can only be one winner to fight Tyrone Fitzgerald, and you bet your ass that Tyrone Fitzgerald is watching this matchup in the backstage area. Oh, what a punch in the face there by Roscoe Jenkins. And again, this all came down because of the Black Giant. The Black Giant was told, don't come near ringside or you will be suspended. There will be dire consequences. And the Black Giant said, I'm going to come down. I'm going to get my hands on Sean Stevens and Tyrone Fitzgerald. Well, he suffered those consequences. And there's a spear. There's a spear right there. The consequences of being suffered for Roscoe Jenkins. Tennessee's now with the spear out of nowhere, throwing Roscoe Jenkins into the turnbuckle. And now he's trying to get him out. Now he's trying to throw him out. As Roscoe Jenkins is holding onto his ribs, he's trying to hang on for dear life. Tennessee's almost has him out. He's teetering. He's teetering. He's teetering. Roscoe Jenkins trying to hang out. And oh, that's it. Tennessee's is the winner. Tennessee's has won the over-the-top battle royal. And look at how furious Roscoe Jenkins is. 22 years of frustration, 22 years of waiting just went down the drain. Tennessee's is the #1 contender for the MPWF Championship. And what a hell of a way to open this show here at SummerSlam. What a matchup between the two of these men. Back and forth, all the matchup. But I mean, now Tennessee has to focus on later tonight. Now he has to get prepared to fight Tyrone Fitzgerald for the MPWF Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, what a huge win for Tennessee's. And oh, speaking of Tyrone Fitzgerald, he's clapping. And I don't know how sincere this is by Tyrone Fitzgerald, but he's now addressing the winner. That's a badass goatee there by the Avenger. I've said this before. Actually, I said it recently. but that is a really, really cool looking goatee by the Avenger. Like, you have to be beyond boss to rock something like that. But that is the real question. Will the Black Giant be here tonight? It's not about anything else. It's not about the Roscoe Jenkins anymore. It's not about how badass the Avengers goatee is. It's about the fact of the matter is that they have a suspended man who could be arrested by New York's finest if he shows up in the arena tonight. What is going to happen between Tyrone Fitzgerald and Tendencies in the MPWF Championship match later on this evening? But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, Richard Hawkins versus Tommy Douglas here tonight. This one is personal, and I gotta tell you, I am pumped to see this match. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Douglas and Richard Hawkins up next. This is as I mentioned before, a personal matchup between two former friends. Richard Hawkins turned on Tommy Douglas because he believed that the only way to succeed was to cheat. And since then, Tommy Douglas hasn't looked back. Tommy Douglas has fought Richard Hawkins back and back and back. Tommy Douglas is not going to allow Richard Hawkins to use him as a stepping stone here in the MPWF. Born out the Kamloops of Canada, moved to Toronto, Ontario, Canada to become a professional wrestler. Tommy Douglas knows what it takes to succeed, and in order to succeed, he's going to have to beat his former friend Richard Hawkins, and trust me, he has no problem with doing that. Tommy Douglas, ladies and gentlemen, last year at Summer Slam was in the Internet Championship match, and he lost. He is looking tonight to pick up the victory he didn't get at last year's Summer Slam. And here is his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the legit one, Richard Hawkins. Richard Hawkins has went through a complete personality change. We saw at Bragging Rights, Richard Hawkins, he lost the YouTube Championship to Tyler Fell. And since then he was on a losing streak until he turned on Tommy Douglas. And then he picked up the win at Backlash against Tommy Douglas. And now the legit one, if you didn't know it, he put it on his t-shirt. And he put it in caps lock. He also put it on his crotch region. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a little controversial, and I'm not too sure about that. I mean, I don't understand why you're going to put words on your crotch like that, but, you know, take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. That's up to the motive of Richard Hawkins, but right now, it's not about legit crotches. Fuck, that's crazy. It's about Richard Hawkins and Tommy Douglas going square to square, face to face, toe to toe, mano a mano, any other man to man, one on one, hero to zero, A to B, Z to Z, cliche you can think of. Richard Hawkins brought a surprise out last week. The surprise was Vern Mongo. He is the intangible for this matchup. If Vern Mongo gets involved, Tommy Douglas cannot win, and that's why I think that not accepting Taylor Andrews' help was a bad move on Tommy Douglas's part. But again, ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Douglas's pride got in the way. Will his pride help him succeed? We're about to find out. That's why the hell they're in the ring right now, to have this match. So let's get ready for this contest between Richard Hawkins and Tommy Douglas. And now this is either going to be a SmackDown Knock Him Out draw, or this is SmackDown Knock Him Out brawl, Christ's sake, or it's going to be a wrestling match. Either way, it's going to be good. And Richard Hawkins there with an elbow to the back of the head of Tommy Douglas. And again, thank you for watching MPWF Summer Slam. If you are brand new, I hope you're enjoying the show. Also, if you watch the show regularly, I hope you're enjoying the show too. This is for you guys. MPWF Summer Slam 2011. DJ Johnny Feelgood here on commentary. And Richard Hawkins was just outside chatting to Vern Mongo, getting some tips from his mentor before he gets back in the ring with Tommy Douglas. Now, regardless to what you say about Richard Hawkins, I mean, I know he's a jackass. I know he's not the best human being, and you probably wouldn't leave your kids with him. But the fact of the matter is this: he's looking to succeed, and getting a manager like Vern Mongo is the best way to start. Richard Hawkins, with Vern Mongo, could go to high places, could finally achieve that world championship that a lot of people said that he should have had by now. Like I said, Vern Mongo has managed the best. I mean, before Lamar James Jackson went crazy, Vern Mongo was on his side. When Kane Knight was in the MPWF and winning, Vern Mongo was on his side. Vern Mongo led the most destructive faction on YouTube in the MPWF, the cabinet, and they rule for the better part of the last 6 months. Oh my goodness, Christ me! My goodness, a T-bone suplex into the steel steps. Just cut off that backstory. And now Tommy Douglas just threw Richard Hawkins knee first into the steps. But now he fights back with a thumb to the eye. And that could have seriously injured Tommy Douglas there. So Richard Hawkins is doing alright at the moment, but that could have some lasting effects. A T-bone suplex into the steel steps. How often do you see that? And oh, what a boot to the face there by Richard Hawkins. The legit one wasn't too happy about that last exchange. And now Richard Hawkins, now what's he doing here? Going for a submission here. And now going for a modified camel clutch. Beautifully applied there by Richard Hawkins. Fantastic wrestling by the legit one. A modified camel clutch. And now he's going for a boot. What a huge boot. And now Richard Hawkins tooting his success. Said Richard Hawkins, if you ain't talking about him, he ain't listening. There's a huge insecurity there by Hawkins. Now Hawkins going for the cover here, trying to end this one early, and Tommy Douglas gets the shoulder up. And again, Vermongo playing cheerleader on the outside of the ring. There's a bulldog takedown by Richard Hawkins. And the legit one is really taking control of this matchup right now. And oh, Tommy Douglas tried to fight back, but run into the atomic drop. And now, oh no, never mind, a reversal there by Douglas. By Hawkins. And the interesting thing here is that right now, at this moment in time, Richard Hawkins is out wrestling Tommy Douglas here at Summer Slam. And now, oh, throwing him right into the turnbuckle here. Now look at this right here. And now, oh, throwing him shoulder first into the steel ring post. And now you know why that's especially dangerous to Tommy Douglas. Tommy Douglas had to quit the Olympics because of his shoulder. So while working at the shoulder, Richard Hawkins knows that that's a weak focal point. That's smart. That is great strategy there by Richard Hawkins. So again, he's not a nice guy, but you cannot knock his ability and his in-ring smarts. And on a guillotine there by Tommy Douglas. I mean, if Richard Hawkins didn't have a neck injury, Tommy Douglas is going to certainly give it to him right now. There's another punch to the face, and oh my God, he's going for a second guillotine. Tommy Douglas is ruthless tonight here in Madison Square Garden. And again, this crowd has been hot all weekend. I mean, if you didn't get a chance to go to MPWF Summer Slam Access, that sucks. It was amazing. It was freaking awesome. It was great. We checked out WWE 12, where the Royal Rumble will be, ladies and gentlemen. The Royal Rumble will be live on WWE 12. It will be our first CPV, our first event there. And also, I mean, we had the pre-show, and again, the pre-show brought some hellacious surprises. I mean, we'll talk more about the Cruiserweight title match, the fact that Brian Barbados came back. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the pre-show, watch this match, watch the rest of SummerSlam, go back and check out what happened there, because trust me, it was a great show. And I got Richard Hawkins, who is still controlling this match against Tommy Douglas. Said Tommy Douglas may have needed to enlist the services of Taylor Andrews, but this is interesting right here. Richard Hawkins going for Tommy Douglas' submission move, the Cobra Clutch. This is Douglas' submission, and Douglas now fighting out of it, giving Douglas a taste of his own medicine with the Cobra Clutch. And now, what's Douglas going for here? And he goes for the Cobra Clutch of his own. Going for his own Cobra Clutch here as he's now trying to make Richard Hawkins tap out, and Hawkins in trouble. Hawkins trying to fight back here. Hawkins needs to escape, and he does. Gets the elbows right to the midsection. These guys are taking the fight to each other, ladies and gentlemen. There's a bulldog there by Richard Hawkins. And again, Hawkins is back in control. Back in control of this matchup. And what a DDT there by Richard Hawkins. A humongous DDT there by the legit one. And oh, Richard Hawkins now just stomping away at Tommy Douglas. And Hawkins needs to finish this match fast. It's not a smart move wasting time with Tommy Douglas, ladies and gentlemen. I assure you that. And oh, Richard Hawkins with a reverse, and there's a forearm smash. These two men are fighting and beating the hell out of each other. And now look at Richard Hawkins with the elbow drop off the top rope, but misses. And now Tommy Douglas, as we head right back into the action here. Now sees a window of opportunity to take back in control of this matchup. What a power slam there by Tommy Douglas as he now goes for the cover. Can he get it here? 1, 2, now 3. Oh no, Tommy Douglas almost got the pinfall there off that power slam. That caught Richard Hawkins off guard. Vermongo just caught his heart there. It's about to pop right out of his chest as Douglas now on the top rope. Douglas going high risk with a double axe handle and connects there. A huge double axe handle there by the Canadian hero, Tommy Douglas. And he certainly ain't waiting at Tim Hortons tonight. He's here for the fight, baby. And Tommy Douglas now going for the cover again off that big clothesline. 2, and oh, Richard Hawkins gets the shoulder up. So to Douglas now trying to fight back in this matchup. Douglas now with a beautiful German suplex. Oh my goodness. Sweet Sanka Germany. How fantastic was that? And oh, that one would have shook Hitler right out of his grave. And now, oh, Richard Hawkins bites back there with a net breaker. What a net breaker there by Richard Hawkins. Completely changing back the momentum of this matchup. But what is interesting, I think that the shoulder of Douglas might have caught the knee there instead of the neck. Again, but Douglas fights back. Douglas realizing that he cannot allow Richard Hawkins anywhere near that shoulder, or he will be in some serious trouble. And there's a big time net breaker there by Douglas, and Douglas is pumped. And now this crowd here in New York City really starting to get behind the Canadian hero here in this match. And now has him up here going for a shin breaker, and a big time shin breaker there by Tommy Douglas. And Douglas heading to the top rope again, looking to go high risk there and connects with the forearm smash, and Vern Mongo ain't happy on the outside of the ring. His clientele is getting beat up by Tommy Douglas. There's another German suplex. And Tommy Douglas popping them hips Canadian style. And oh my goodness, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas bomb. Here it is. There it goes. Douglas bomb by Tommy Douglas. And Douglas now going for the cover, looking to finish this matchup. 1, 2, oh, a near fall. A near fall. Somehow Richard Hawkins kicked out of that. And now Richard Hawkins trying to fight back here. Oh wow, what a shot there. Tommy Douglas now accidentally clipping referee Marty McFly. Oh, whoa! What the hell is happening here? Douglas and Hawkins want each other so bad, they just took out referee Marty McFly. They told him, get the hell out the way. This is a wrestling match. And now Richard Hawkins got the steel chair in hand. And I mentioned before he would cheat, and he just hit Douglas right in the face with a steel chair. Richard Hawkins just changed this match when he just hit Douglas in the face with a chair, and are going back to the Cobra Clutch. He wants to humiliate Douglas tonight. He wants him to tap out to his own move, but Douglas still fighting back. Douglas still continuing in this matchup. And now, oh wait, Douglas now going for a back suplex and connects there, just folds Richard Hawkins up. And Douglas now go for the cover here. 1, 2, and 3. No, Richard Hawkins gets the shoulder up. How freaking skeevy was that? Vern Mongo just threw a steel chair. Did you even see that coming? Did you even see that coming? Vern Mongo, sly as a freaking fox. And now go for the atomic drop there, does Richard Hawkins. And referee Marty McFly getting rid of the steel chair. Oh, bulldog on the chair. That was blatant. That was blatant. And now look at this. Look at this. And there's a Van Terminator with a steel chair. That was extremely blatant. Richard Hawkins cheating in every way possible to beat Tommy Douglas here tonight. And there's an insecurity. And that just dropped Douglas, and this one may be all said and done. And now he has his foot on the ropes. And here it is. It's over. 1, 2, and 3. No, Tommy Douglas kicks out. Tommy Douglas will not lose here tonight to Richard Hawkins. And there's another DDT. And now all we have to see is the underhook Kimbachi DDT, and that's it. And now 1, 2, and 3. No, Douglas still kicks out again. Douglas continuing to fight. Won't give up here at Summer Slam. And Richard Hawkins just assessing Douglas. Just assessing him, and there's a net breaker. Douglas still fighting back. Somehow, some way. Now trying to get the pinfall cover here. 1, 2, and kick out there by Richard Hawkins. And again, Douglas just cannot win this match with Vern Mongo on the outside of the ring. It just ain't possible. But a big power slam there by Tommy Douglas. And if he can't do it, he's gonna try. He's gonna try dying. And now, oh my God, Richard Hawkins not getting up as Douglas attacks Vern Mongo. Douglas has had enough. Took out Vern Mongo. And now Richard Hawkins back in control. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a brave buster. And look at this, Richard Hawkins proud of himself. But Douglas again continues to fight back. I have never ever seen this much fight in Tommy Douglas in my life. And goes right back to the German suplex. Right back to the German suplex. And now, what's this? He's got, oh, here it comes. Second Douglas bomb. Second Douglas bomb. Here it is. It's nailed. And he gets him with it. The second Douglas bomb of the matchup. As he now goes for the cover here, and Richard Hawkins up the second Douglas bomb. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, my goodness. It kick out again. How in the hell did Richard Hawkins kick out of that? This matchup is still going on, and Vern Mongo just with a huge sigh of release on the outside of the ring. And now you cannot deny how legit Richard Hawkins is. 2 Douglas bombs, and that is not it. And oh my goodness, somebody needs to stop Vern Mongo. This is getting absurd and ridiculous. And now here's a power slam. It may have backfired though, as Richard Hawkins was just power slam on the steel chair. Looking at Vern Mongo. Vern Mongo now is not happy. And wait, there's Taylor Andrews. Taylor Andrews and Vern Mongo on the stage. Taylor Andrews taking out Vern Mongo. Thank God for him. Thank God for Taylor Andrews. And oh wait, here it is, the 3rd Douglas bomb of the match. The 3rd Douglas bomb. Taylor Andrews and Vern Mongo fighting. Vern Mongo doesn't realize, and Vern Mongo now with a power bomb on Taylor Andrews on the stage. But Mongo's not here as he goes for the power slam. 1, 2, 3, and Tommy Douglas picks up the win here tonight at Summer Slam. Whew. What an ending to this matchup. My goodness. Vern Mongo, Richard Hawkins continuously tried to screw Douglas, but Taylor Andrews, if Douglas didn't want it or not, inserted himself into the matchup, and Tommy Douglas was able to pick up the win here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup we just watched here at SummerSlam, and a big victory for Tommy Douglas here tonight at SummerSlam. Big ups to Tommy Douglas. I mean, you can only congratulate that. A fantastic victory and a huge win for the Canadian. And there's the Super Sparks brothers, ladies and gentlemen, as they will be preparing for the Tag Team Turmoil matchup later on for the MPWF Tag Team Championships. And here we are backstage with Tyrese Jordan and the United States Champion, Superstar Craig David. Well, Craig David, the United States Champion, says that it is his fate to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Helios Christ. Later on, we will see 1 year in the making. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the MPWF Women's Championship match. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, I dare you to find a woman who is more dominant than Helga, because you will not do it. If you can find a woman more dominant than Helga, I will come onto your core show, I will commentate it, and I will praise the ass out of your show, because there is no woman more destructive than Helga. She has single-handedly eliminated the entire women's division except for one. The Scandinavian native had a game plan from day one, and she now gets her moment with the women's champion, Yushihari Atari, tonight at SummerSlam, and she doesn't have to deal with not damn one woman. It's going to be one-on-one right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, this is going to be a huge match for the Japanese sensation, the Japanese beauty, Yushihari Atari. Can she retain her women's championship tonight? We've seen an impressive reign by Atari, no doubt. No doubt in my mind that she's one of the best women's champions we've had here in the MPWF. But the fact of the matter is, you're not facing a regular woman. You're facing Helga. Helga. She is dominant and destructive. Atari is going to have to bring every fiber of her being if she expects to retain this women's championship. And I'm telling you right now, Yushihari Atari ain't bringing 100%. She's going to bring 250% to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Women's Championship on the line. The third match of the night here at SummerSlam. And that's what it's all about. Atari and Helga. So I'm surprised referee Mike McFly is even reffing this matchup after the amount of bumps he took in the last contest. I mean, again, what a matchup between Richard Hawkins and Tommy Douglas. Shit was intense. And now both women now taunting to each other. The nice pre-game rituals, but oh, that's over. Helga with a huge slap to the face, knocking down Yushihari Atari. I mean, Atari is going to have to bring out something I've never seen before in my life if she expects to beat Helga. And now, oh, there's a spinning heel kick. I mean, Helga's taking out notorious names in the MPWF division. I mean, she's taking out Michelle McCool, Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, Sasha Fierce, I mean, Chandrella Johnson, Austin Taylor, every diva, every woman in the MPWF you can think of, they have suffered the fate of Helga. And Helga has waited. She's acted strange to this point, but she says the reason why she's waited is because she's going to take the Women's Championship from Atari first and then destroy her. And now Atari hanging on to the ropes here as Helga now, oh, what a huge left hand there by the Scandinavian native. The woman who spoke with broken English. And again, you can insult her English all you want. I mean, I do it all the time, but I'm not going to do it to her face. I'm scared of Helga. Look at her. You going to get in a fight with Helga? Hell no. Don't think that's going to happen. Guarantee you ain't going to do that. No, Helga there. Go for a mat slam. And, oh, a big time mat slam there by Helga. Again, as a fan mentioned before in the comment section below, Helga's gonna kill you. Helga's gonna kill you. But Atari not allowing that to happen. Atari trying to fight back. Atari don't want them chants to start here in Madison Square Garden. And trust me, this crowd here will start those chants. So this crowd here has been hot for this entire night. And there's a DDT there by Yoshihari Atari. And again, the last time we were in Madison Square Garden was for MPWF WrestleMania. And now Atari here trying to succeed in the world's most famous arena in this Women's Championship title defense. As she now springboard, Hurricane Runner knocks Helga off the apron. What a move there by Yoshihari Atari. And Atari now going for the cover, trying to win this one early. 1, 2, and a kick out there by Helga. That's exactly what Atari needs to do. Try and end this one before it begins. Try and keep the big woman down. Don't be concerned with getting roll-ups. Oh, well, the corkscrew, and now referee Monument Flag got knocked down again. He's freaking useless. And now missing the corkscrew. Helga able to evade, and that was extremely quick for Helga there. How useless is our referee? We need to trade referees. And oh my goodness. That's going to hurt for more reasons than one. And now Helga throwing Yoshihari Atari to the outside of the ring. And now Helga using her dominance, using her strength here. And now Helga throwing Yoshihari Atari to our announce table. Get the hell away from there, Helga. What are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? Don't want you there. Don't want none of that. Yeah, that's right. I told her, the hell away from my table. Helga now throwing Yoshihari Atari back in the ring, but Atari fighting back. And now Atari back with the headsets, knocking down Helga, sorry. And oh, and a kick to the gut there by Atari. Atari now spinning around with the back for the DDT again. And that's all she can do in this matchup. She has to find quick, impactful moves, and there's a DDT. That's exactly the type of move she needs to use. A big cut there, kick there, and now, oh, what a super kick. What a super kick or a calf kick. You can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Yoshihari Atari now with a moonsault off the top rope, back connects. Can she get the cover here on Helga? Can she retain her championship? 1, 2, 3. No, Helga kicks out. My goodness. Yoshihari Atari almost got that one, but oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the rising sun. The rising sun. Can she get it? And yes, the rising sun. That has to be it. 1, 2, and 3. No, Helga kicks out. My God, she hit her special maneuver, but Helga was able to kick out. And now Yoshihari Atari go for a roll-up here. Can she get there with the roll-up? 1, 2, and no, another near fall there for Yoshihari Atari. Each time she gets closer and closer. Closer and closer. It's not the time to ask for crowd's adulation. It's the time to pick up the victory, Atari. You need to retain this championship, not only for your sake, but for the sake of the women's division. And now Yoshihari, oh, she missed. She missed. And oh, but this time she connects with a drop kick. And now Yoshihari Atari again with a drop kick, but Helga rolls out the way. And now, oh, what a DDT. What a DDT there by Helga. Big time DDT by Helga. And now Helga, Irish whip now, sending her back to the ropes. And now Helga now with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. My God. What impact there off that tilt-a-whirl. And Helga in control now. And now what's Helga looking to do here? As Helga just Irish whipping Atari into the turnbuckle. This women's championship match continues. Yoshihari Atari in trouble as Helga now has her on the second rope. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, that's a fall-away slam. That is a devastating maneuver by a female. You have never, ever seen a female utilize a move like that in your life. Helga with the fall-away slam, and she is now beating away at Yoshihari Atari. Atari has tried her best so far in this matchup, but she hasn't been able to find anything to thwart Helga yet. Now look at this, look at a knife hand chop there by Helga. Is she glitching? What the hell was that? She had some form of Tourette's there for a second. Oh, and a full Nelson there by Helga. And again, wow, what the hell is wrong with this game? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the suspension of disbelief just ended when Helga glitched. But let's go back into kayfabe again, and let's go back to this title match. Helga's dominating Yoshiharu Atari, and watch this move right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a move. What a move. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Fisherman Buster, and you know what's coming next. If Helga can hit the chokeslam, oh never mind, she goes for the cover, but gets a rope break. That was different. Helga must be tired. Helga must be frustrated. Helga expected to win this match a lot sooner and hasn't. Yoshiharu Atari off the top rope with the moonsault and connects there. Yoshiharu Atari needs to go for the cover. Do it, woman. Do it. Go for the cover. What is she doing? What is she doing? Springboard, elbow. Oh, springboard leg drop. I guess she's just trying to do the double tap. Can she get it? Yoshiharu Atari, 1, 2, 3. No, Helga gets the shoulder up. Yoshiharu Atari needs to get hit. She's hit it with everything except the kitchen sink. And oh, missing the clothesline there. And now Helga missing this time. Yoshiharu Atari using a speed, but oh my goodness. Once you get caught, you are swatted like a fly by Helga. And now Helga bouncing off the ropes here. And look at this. Go right back to that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Yoshiharu Atari. And Helga is hurt. Helga is hurt right now. I mean, Atari just needs to hit one big move, and she can win this match. She can win this contest. And oh wait, there's the Fisherman Buster. Christ. The Fisherman Buster by Helga. And now Helga going for the chokeslam, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the impact off of this move. The chokeslam there by Helga. And I'm afraid that we are stepping into the era of the most dominant women's champion of all time, because Helga just picked up the win here tonight at Summer Slam. What a victory for Helga. Now I ask you, who on the MPWF women's roster or the MPWF core or in core wrestling in general will be able to defeat Helga for the women's championship? Like I said, I want you to find me a woman who can take out Helga, because I guarantee you it won't happen. That right there is the most dominant woman in all of core wrestling. There ain't no woman tougher, no woman stronger, no woman better than Helga, and now she has the women's championship to go with it. And now, oh no, Helga, this is not necessary. This is not necessary. Now she's assaulting the former women's champion. Helga, you do not need to do this. See, this is what I don't agree with. I don't agree with this at all. This is not necessary. And oh wait, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that's Michelle McCool's music. And look at the stage. That's Michelle McCool. And I think that's Sasha Fierce and Austin Taylor. And the women's champion looking in their back. They've returned to the MPWF here at SummerSlam. Oh my goodness, this is a shock here, and look at them just staring down Helga. Helga took out these women a couple months back, and they're now making their way down to the ring. That's Michelle McCool, Sasha Fierce, and Austin Taylor. All back here in Madison Square Garden, and this crowd here is going absolutely bananas for these women. And now Michelle McCool looking to attack the woman she brought to the MPWF, but a DDT by Helga. Helga still dominant, still in control. Now Sasha Fierce here, and now Sasha Fierce with the head scissors knocking down Helga, and now Austin Taylor getting into the fray, and now they're taking out the women's champion. I don't believe it. Look at that. That's Michelle McCool, Sasha Fierce, and Austin Taylor in an MPWF ring again. I did not expect them back here for SummerSlam, but they're here. Austin Taylor grew out her hair. Sasha Fierce may have got better looking than before. I didn't even think that was possible. And Michelle McCool is back. We haven't seen Michelle McCool in months. And they are now laying the smackdown on Helga. And look at this, Michelle McCool with a gore buster. Oh my goodness. Using some of that McTaker strength. Or Brian Adams strength. You can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. There's the head scissors there by Austin Taylor. Now Sasha Fierce with a moonsault on Helga. And they are punishing her for everything that she did to them. For the pain that she caused to these three women and every other woman in the MPWF women's division. And this crowd here is just, they're standing up. They're going nuts right now for the three of these women returning here. Now this is what women's wrestling is all about. It's so good that Sasha Fierce and Austin Taylor have to do whatever it is they're doing. And now, oh, help Michelle McCool there with a corkscrew. Did Austin Taylor get better looking than before? My goodness, I just haven't seen these women in a while. DJ Johnny Field gonna have to calm down, but there's a double team on there on Helga. I mean, how long is this beatdown gonna continue by these women? And now wait, Michelle McCool has Helga up, and here she goes for the Faith Breaker. The Faith Breaker on Helga. And what a return for Michelle McCool, Sasha Fierce, and Yushihari Atari, and Austin Taylor. A huge moment here at MPWF Summer Slam. And Austin Taylor's heart almost poured out there. My God. Welcome back, ladies. This is a moment. This is a Summer Slam moment here in the MPWF that I'm not going to forget. Seeing the women's division return. Wow. It's awesome, but ladies and gentlemen, there is the Golf Click Society, Dagger and Shift, who are preparing for tag team turmoil. And here is Lisa Simone backstage with the man who won the 6-man over the top battle royal match, Tendencies. And ladies and gentlemen, even though that says Sean Stevens, that is Lisa Simone talking right now. Just to clarify, if you didn't know. Well, now you know. And again, that says Lisa Simone, but that's Tendencies talking right now. Who the hell makes this stuff? Who decides this for the game? This is making us look awful. But it's true though, ladies and gentlemen. The most important thing here in the MPWF is the MPWF Championship. I'm glad that Tendencies has respect for Roscoe Jenkins after the battles they've had. Oh wait, there's a junior heavyweight champion with his squeeze, Deborah Dangerous. What the hell do they want? And again, that says Tendencies when that's Deborah Dangerous. Christ, this is making this difficult for me. And Sean Stevens sure as hell ain't Deborah Dangerous. Not only is the fact that Sean Stevens is male, but he's black. So that doesn't even make sense. Look at Sean Stevens talking smack to Tendencies when he should be preparing for White Boy Fresh. Oh my goodness, Tendencies! Look at Tendencies, I mean, making a move on Deborah Dangerous. And yeah, Sean Stevens said you watch your mouth. Tendencies said he's going to smack Deborah Dangerous. Whoop that trick, get him. Whoop that trick, get him. Whoop. Now I'm joking, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, here is the Junior Heavyweight Championship matchup. And this is another highly anticipated contest that could easily steal the show tonight. It was a breaking point last month that White Boy Fresh faced Sean Stevens for the Junior Heavyweight Championship in the Junior Heavyweight Championship final, and quite frankly, he should be the Junior Heavyweight Champion right now. If it wasn't for Deborah Dangerous, White Boy Fresh would be the Junior Heavyweight Champion heading into this matchup at SummerSlam. But now White Boy Fresh has this new mentor with him, MVP, making the way to the ring with him. So MVP is going to neutralize Deborah Dangerous. He's going to make sure that no cheap stuff happens in this matchup, and I hope it stays this way because these two men really know how to put on a wrestling match. And again, this one could really steal the show here. The Annihilation brand, two of their top superstars. Both of these men for sure are going to be competing for the MPWF Championship in the near future. But here, ladies and gentlemen, this heel turn, this has to be the heel turn that makes the least amount of sense to me. Sean Stevens was one of the top faces in the MPWF. He had it all. He was moving on up. He was getting big. He was getting huge. And then, I mean, because of one altercation with the Black Giant, he now wants change. He now wants the dynasty. Well, he's a part of the dynasty. He's the first ever junior heavyweight champion, and he's defending his title right now in his first ever championship title defense against the man he beat for that title. I mean, not for nothing, but when you have a woman as beautiful as Deborah Dangerous on your arm, you have to be successful. I mean, having Deborah Dangerous, having the junior heavyweight championship, and here he is at Summer Slam. Sean Stevens took part in the pre-show last year at Summer Slam where he lost to Brian Adams. I mean, Brian Adams might get sacrificed, so I mean, who's got it worse? I don't know. I'll tell you, Brian Adams does. But again, that's got nothing to do with this right now. Again, Sean Stevens looking to defend his junior heavyweight championship and leave tonight still the champion. I tell you right now, I'm pumped for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. The junior heavyweight championship is on the line. White Boy Fresh, Sean Stevens. Here we go. This is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you one thing that's weighing on the mind of the current junior heavyweight champion is White Boy Fresh in the main event of MPWF Annihilation episode 17. White Boy Fresh pinned Sean Stevens with his F5 maneuver, and Sean Stevens already bailing to the outside of the ring. White Boy Fresh giving him no time there, hitting him with his shoulder block. Sean Stevens trying to take a second already. White Boy Fresh saying and stops him. And now what is this? A belly-to-belly suplex on the outside of the ring. Again, I mean, a lot of former friends battling each other here at Summer Slam. I mean, we had the Richard Hawkins, Tommy Douglas rivalry. We have the Sean Stevens, White Boy Fresh rivalry. These two men used to be MPWF Tag Team Champions back in the days of the Mass Murderers Malicious Intent before we entered YouTube. That was a beautiful ankle lock, and Sean Stevens is now happy about that. Again, Sean Stevens, I mean, the only thing he sees in the mirror is himself, whether you're standing there or not. Now Richard Hawkins, sorry, not Richard Hawkins, I'm still thinking about that match. That was a hell of a match. And again, if you didn't watch that, go back and check all of SummerSlam from the beginning, from the Battle Royal match to the Hawkins-Douglas match to the women's title match, right up into this junior heavyweight championship match between Sean Stevens and White Boy Fresh. And, oh, kick to the gut there by Sean Stevens as he throws WBF into the ropes there. Nice deep arm drag there by Sean Stevens. And now, oh, White Boy Fresh with a reversal. And again, I'm pretty sure that White Boy Fresh has learned some moves from MVP before this match began. So we're going to see something new from him. But what a move there by Sean Stevens, escaping. And Sean Stevens is easily one of the fastest superstars in the MPWF. Man is quick as hell. Runs a 4.3. You can see him there. Guy's about like 5'9". Man, you see MVP ain't happy about the referee, the call there. Telling referee might have applied a call properly, but it may have inadvertently gave Sean Stevens control. But White Boy Fresh able to take advantage of it and goes for a hip toss. Now White Boy Fresh now, oh, big elbow to the face. Now going for the Russian leg sweep and connects. So this is one of 4 Annihilation matches that will be taking place tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What another punch there by White Boy Fresh. Now, another knockdown there. One of 5 championship belts that will be decided tonight. We've already seen one of them. The women's championship was decided already. We were watching the junior heavyweight championship to be decided. We still have the tag team title match, the MPWF championship, and the main event, the world heavyweight title match. And oh my goodness, White Boy Fresh already gonna go for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Here it comes. 5-knuckle shuffle. White Boy Fresh, Madison Square Garden, connects. Sean Stevens in dire trouble. This one could be all said and done. Here comes a back suplex. Deborah Dangerous is upset. She could come over here and I can make it feel good, but we better get back to this matchup. And White Boy Fresh now looking to maybe hit a special maneuver. And now he has him up. Oh my god, he has him up, and oh no, Sean Stevens with a reversal. He could have either went for the DVD or the F5, it doesn't matter. But Sean Stevens saw what was happening. He was able to escape there. A nice drop kick. Sean Stevens understanding the danger of being in that situation. And now throws White Boy Fresh into the turnbuckle. What a big kick to the face. I'll tell you, Sean Stevens, I mean, he's got to get focused in this matchup. He's probably still pondering about what just happened backstage with tendencies insulting him and his girlfriend. And now, oh, what a European uppercut, but I can't say that Sean Stevens didn't deserve it. As Sean Stevens now kicking away at that leg. As Sean Stevens utilizes the Devil's Sentence and the Crippler Crossface as his special maneuvers. I mean, that Crippler Crossface is a mean submission move. And he really knows how to apply that on his opponents but Sean Stevens is working at the leg of White Boy Fresh in this matchup. And Sean Stevens picking him up here. Now what's he looking to do? Whoa, what a backhand there. What a backhand. Sean Stevens smacking some respect into White Boy Fresh. And now there's a half Boston Crab, and you saw him working at the leg, and now he's utilizing the submission here on White Boy Fresh here tonight. And White Boy Fresh needs to escape. And Fresh does. He's able to fight out of the submission hold. And MVP is yelling out orders to White Boy Fresh, and Sean Stevens saw that coming. And White Boy Fresh landing on the outside of the ring, but Sean Stevens springboard clothesline knocking down White Boy Fresh. And MVP watching Sean Stevens. I mean, there's some history between those two. Sean Stevens attacked MVP after the match they had on episode 16 of Annihilation. Now Stevens has White Boy Fresh up, and now, oh, Fresh goes face first into the barricade. Sean Stevens, a junior heavyweight champion, in control of this matchup right now. It's great to see the legends of the MPWF mentoring superstars. And now, oh, look at this. Luthez pressed there by White Boy Fresh as he continues to fight back here against Sean Stevens. And now, oh wait, what's this? Oh, what an elbow. What an elbow. And there's a Russian leg sweep there by White Boy Fresh. A big time elbow there by Fresh. Fresh now looking to go on Sean Stevens. Oh, there's a thumb to the eye. Stevens fights back with the thumb to the eye. And now there's a bulldog takedown. We told you this is going to be a hell of a matchup. Said counter for counter between both of these men, and Sean Stevens goes right back to that leg. Right back to that leg. And smart game plan there by the junior heavyweight champion. Said Sean Stevens is very successful. Since coming to YouTube, he's won the MPWF Tag Team Championship. He's won the Cruiserweight Championship. He's won the United States Championship. And he's the current junior heavyweight champion. That is an impressive list of accolades. And now Sean Stevens looking, oh my God. Christ, man. And now look at this. Working at the leg as he's just smacking his leg across the steel ring post. Sean Stevens is relentless as he's punishing White Boy Fresh. And he tries to break the knee of Fresh here. And he may have succeeded. And Deborah Dangerous giving her man the congrats that she thinks he deserves. And now Sean Stevens now going to go high risk here. And there's the, oh, the Houston Hangover misses. White Boy Fresh able to roll out the way from the Houston Hangover. And now Sean Stevens, oh, thumb to the eye again. Thumb to the eye again. Says Sean Stevens learned that from Tyrone Fitzgerald, the current MPWF champion. And then there's a standing C5 there by Sean Stevens. Says Sean Stevens now knows how to neutralize his opponent. This match is getting really one-sided now. So the match at breaking point was back and forth, but Sean Stevens has really learned. And there's a standing code blue there by Sean Stevens to White Boy Fresh. That is an impactful maneuver, and this one may be all said and done after this is done. Did I just say after this is done, this is done? Never mind. Sean Stevens going for the crippler crossface as he tries to make White Boy Fresh tap out. Fresh is in trouble. Referee Monument Fly is in the perfect position, the perfect place. White Boy Fresh needs to find a way to escape. He is too far from the ropes. Will he tap out? And Fresh is able to roll out and escape the hold. Fresh is able to escape the hold. And I'll go back to Luthez press. He really needs to hit a big time move, whether it's the leg drop, whether it's the 5-knuckle shuffle, whether it's the DVD or the F5, but White Boy Fresh needs to turn the momentum, and that may, oh, no, never mind, Sean Stevens moved out the way. And now a reversal there by White Boy Fresh, and now White Boy Fresh throwing Sean Stevens back into the ropes here, and now back to the hip toss again. What a matchup this is, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited. I'm having fun calling this event. This is fun right here. There's an elbow there by White Boy Fresh. So far, not too much cheating. None of that. It's just a straight matchup between these two. That's what I like to see. It's a straight contest between two people who won it. And another backhand there by Sean Stevens. A big kick to the gut there. Now Stevens throwing White Boy Fresh into the turnbuckle. And oh, what a punch to the face there. Sean Stevens now just punching Fresh in the turnbuckle. And now look at this. Sean Stevens telling White Boy Fresh that I'm the man, I'm the junior heavyweight champion. But White Boy Fresh saying I don't care, and he's now just pounding away at the junior heavyweight champion. White Boy Fresh trying to fight back, and there's a knee to the face. And now Fresh. And there's a, oh, what a punch there by White Boy Fresh. What a huge punch. Dropping Sean Stevens right on his backside. And now White Boy Fresh go for the suplex. No, Sean blocks it. And a snap suplex of Sean's own. Said Sean Stevens is a phenomenal athlete. A phenomenal athlete. You can call him what you want. Sugar Sean Stevens. You can call him Triple P, the picture perfect player. Angel Blade, it don't matter. The fact of the matter is that the man right there standing in the ring is Sean Stevens, and he has the Junior Heavyweight Championship. But White Boy Fresh, he wants it, and he hits a buckbuster up the top rope in the center of the ring, and he should go for the cover, kid. Oh, he tripped over Sean Stevens. He tripped but goes for the cover here. Can that be it? 1, 2, and 3. No, Sean Stevens gets the shoulder up. These guys are beating the hell out of each other. And now Sean Stevens in trouble here. White Boy Fresh going for the back suplex and connects. And now he's feeling it. Hand in the air. Will we see the 5-knuckle shuffle? And that's what the fans wanted. And now, snapping that net back. So there we go. 20,000 strong here in Madison Square Garden for White Boy Fresh. And then again, wow, snapping that net back again. And White Boy Fresh telling him, you cannot see me. And this crowd here actually now starting to chant for Sean Stevens. The Angel Blade chant's going in the crowd. So again, that's what I love about being in Madison Square Garden. You never know where the fans are going. It's a 50-50. And now White Boy Fresh throwing Sean Stevens into the turnbuckle here. And there's a knee to the gut. Oh, White Boy Fresh is going to go high risk. White Boy Fresh looking for that leg drop. Can he get it? Can he get it? And yes, he does. There's a leg drop on Sean Stevens. Going high risk. Now can he go for the cover? No, he doesn't, because he's hitting the 5-knuckle shuffle. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-knuckle shuffle there by White Boy Fresh, and he's getting pumped up. Will he hit it? Will he hit it? Sean Stevens is all willy-nilly, ladies and gentlemen. White Boy Fresh, F5, F5, F5's coming, yeah! F5 there by White Boy Fresh. Has he got it? Will we see a brand new Junior Heavyweight Champion going for the cover? Is that it? Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's it. It's over. It's over. Oh my goodness, Sean Stevens just got the shoulder up. How many near falls are we going to see here at Summer Slam? Wow, what a punch. What a punch. Busted Sean Stevens wide open. Right on the top of his left eye there. White Boy Fresh got frustrated. White Boy Fresh thought that one should have been over. But Sean Stevens there with a nip up. Sean Stevens with a nip up. And right back to the crippler cross face. Right back to the crippler cross face as he's trying to get White Boy Fresh down here. That was amazing. That was amazing. It's like he went into a different person when he saw his own blood. You see the blood trickling out of the forehead of Sean Stevens as he's trying to make White Boy Fresh tap, and Fresh escapes again. White Boy Fresh escapes again, and oh wow, what a quick drop toe hold there by White Boy Fresh, showing his speed. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen, for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Fresh now pounded back with the rights and lefts. And oh, again, look at this again, the rights and lefts, and these guys just going back and forth with each other. And oh, referee Marty McFly has been knocked down for the umpteenth time in this matchup. And now, wait, there's the Avenger! The Avenger just knocked down MVP on the outside of the ring. I didn't even see him. And he just speared White Boy Fresh. I didn't even see him. Where did the Avenger come from? What is this? What the hell is this? And now Sean Stevens, referee Marty McFly back up. No, not this way. Not this way. Not this way. And Sean Stevens retains the Junior Heavyweight Championship. What a way to ruin a perfectly good matchup. I didn't even see the Avenger coming. The Avenger came, pushed MVP down once Sean Stevens accidentally cripped referee Marty McFly, and then hit the spear on White Boy Fresh. You saw White Boy Fresh fighting back with the maneuvers. My God. And you see here, Sean Stevens was busted open with the rights by White Boy Fresh. And there's a crippler crossface that Fresh was able to escape here in the replays. But it all changed when the Avenger showed up and hit the spear. And the Dynasty keeps the Junior Heavyweight Championship in their camp. My goodness. A big win for Sean Stevens here at SummerSlam. But it ain't good. It ain't good. He had to cheat to defeat White Boy Fresh. He didn't deserve that win. The Avenger, and how quickly did the Avenger roll out the ring? He just came in. Just swiftly came in and speared White Boy Fresh and just cost him this matchup. I don't agree with this one bit, but ladies and gentlemen, Sean Stevens is still your Junior Heavyweight Champion. How are you going to stop the Dynasty when they do stuff like this? But ladies and gentlemen, the California Dragons get prepared for the Tag Team Turmoil match. And there's the MPWF Tag Team Champions, Lethal Mathematics and Hugh Charles, because guess what's coming up next? Tag Team Turmoil. And oh wait, what is this backstage? Off the side stage. I thought we would have to deal with El Mosco, but here he is in the MPA office. El Mosco Luchaderas says that he's a top superstar of the MPWF and he should have a match at SummerSlam. And what? Smoke just said he should be the MPWF champion. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god, no. No, this guy's an idiot. El Mosco is... Oh, okay, good. They were just joking. I thought they were being serious. But the fact of the matter is El Mosco Luchaderas is actually winning matches now. They're gonna have to continue to protect him. Everything is crazy here in the MPWF. And here we go. It's time for MPWF Tag Team Turmoil right now at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. And here making their way to the ring first is the Golf Click Society. So ladies and gentlemen, how this Tag Team Turmoil match is going to work. There are 4 tag teams in this contest. As you can see here, the first tag team is the Golf Click Society. We have the Super Sparks Brothers, the California Dragons, and the tag team champions, Lethal Mathematics and Hugh Charles. There will be 3 matches in total. 2 of those matches will be Tornado Tag, and then when the final 2 teams are here for the Turmoil match, it will be for the MPWF Tag Team Championship, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see who will advance in this Tag Team Turmoil match. And here first is none other than the Golf Click Society, Shift and Dagger. And again, they have had a terrible month. At MPWF Backlash, they lost the Tag Team Championships to Lethal Mathematics and Hugh Charles. And since then, they haven't been able to pick up a Tag Team victory. They really need to win here tonight at SummerSlam in any shape or form in this Turmoil match to progress in this great tag team division here on the MPWF War brand. And this team right here, ladies and gentlemen, has been turning heads. The California Dragons. Victor Dragon's the white guy. Dre Dragon's the black guy. These guys, the California Dragons, the best tag team in the California wrestling circuit. I mean, they went in a singles competition. Victor Dragon tried to challenge for the Cruiserweight title. Dre Dragon came oh so close to becoming the United States champion. In recent weeks, they've pinned the MPWF Tag Champions. They've pinned the Golf Click Society. They have a lot of momentum heading into this matchup. They are the only team in this contest to have a victory over the Tag Team Champions. So these guys can easily be favorites heading into this Tag Team title match here tonight at MPWF SummerSlam. So you can tell that they are pumped and ready for this matchup. They have yet to win Tag Team Championship gold here in the MPWF, and that's what they're looking to do here in this Turmoil matchup. So here we go. And again, a phenomenal night so far. Still, so much here to come at MPWF SummerSlam. As I mentioned, we still have an MPWF title match, a non-sanctioned match, a World's Heavyweight Championship match. I mean, it's amazing. And now, oh, drop kick there by Dagger. I'm not quite sure why Shift grabbed the steel steps there. He's able to get disqualified for that, but he just knocked Dre Dragon down. You got, said Dagger, the English-born sensation. I mean, the Golf Click Society actually banded back together at last year's SummerSlam. At last year's SummerSlam, Dagger returned from an injury and teamed up with Shift, and they were the final tag team in Tag Team Turmoil. So they're looking to rectify what happened last year and win the Tag Team Championships. A nice Russian leg sweep there by Dagger. As Shift now throws Dre Dragon inside the ring. Dagger now going high risk with a leg drop. Oh, accidentally connects there with Shift. A mistake, a missed time there by the Golf Click Society, and that's something you don't see too often. And oh, what an elbow there by Dagger. And a knife hand chop. Again, I mean, I can't wait to see the rest of the tag teams in this matchup. I mean, you have the Super Sparks Brothers, who all they seem to do is complain about conspiracies. You got the MPWF Tag Team Champions, the makeshift team that has been successful in Lethal Mathematics and Hugh Charles. All of this is to prove that you are the top of the MPWF War Tag Team Division, and I have not seen a tag team division in the MPWF heat up like this in a long, long time. As now Dagger throws Dre Dragon, knocks Dre Dragon right to the outside of the ring. Oh, what a double team move there. The Insecurity by Shift, and the Golf Click Society seem to be in control of the California Dragons. I mean, that's what we have seen recently in the MPWF. I mean, we've seen that the Golf Click Society can take control of a match. They just haven't been able to win one. Oh, whatever. Left hand there by Shift. Oh, Insecurity knocked down there by Shift, taken out. And again, another mistake there by the Golf Click Society, and they really need to work together. They are making constant mistakes in this matchup, and it seems to be costing them. And, oh, Dagger knocking Victor Dragon off the apron. Shift though fights back, and oh, there's a double team there. It worked this time. And now Victor Dragon proving to be quicker than Shift on that exchange. And oh, what a net breaker. Net breaker, back breaker combination there by Dagger. So this is very difficult to call with 4 men doing whatever the hell they want or please at different times. Oh, look at that by Shift. Now that, whoa, Dre Dragon with a reversal there. Almost caught him Victor. That really didn't make sense. Victor, as I mentioned before, Victor Dragon is the white guy. Dre Dragon is the black guy, and he's pissed off, and he got up, but Dagger now, Irish whipping him, sent to the ropes, and there's an arm drag there to Dre Dragon. And now, Dagger on the top rope here. Dagger looking to go high risk on Dre with a leg drop, and he does off the top rope. Big impact there by Dagger, as Dagger now trying to go for the pinfall here. 1, 2, and 3. No, Dre Dragon gets the shoulder up. A near fall there for the Golf Flick Society, but Dre Dragon fighting back now, and oh, missing the elbow, and now Dagger, oh, side effect, a huge side effect there by Dagger as he hits him down, and there we go, 1, 2, 3, and Victor Dragon couldn't break up the count. So here we are with the next tag team of the Tag Team Turmoil matchup, and it's the MPWF Tag Team Champions, Hugh Charles and Lethal Mathematics. Hugh Charles debuted in the MPWF last month at Backlash. In his very first match, he became a tag team champion. Lethal Mathematics left the singles division to help out Hugh Charles to bring him in the MPWF, and he has done an outstanding job. But right now, they're against the Gothic Society. Now the Gothic Society, I believe, are dangerous because they just picked up the win. And once they can start picking up victories, there is no stopping the Gothic Society. So let's see what happens now. And here we go. And now, look at the strength of Hugh Charles here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Hugh Charles may look like a fat ass, but ladies and gentlemen, he is quick and he is powerful. And now Dagger going high risk there, and again the mistake. Dagger did clip Lethal Mathematics, but did clip Shift as well. And now a European uppercut. I'm not sure if Dagger would consider England in Europe. Again, I believe it really is, but again, you can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Have an international discussion about whether Great Britain is in Europe. I mean, they don't use a euro, but why the hell am I talking about economics? Ladies and gentlemen, this is MPWF Summer Slam, and we're watching the Tag Team Turmoil matchup. And oh, okay, this is the Tag Team Champions in control. Lethal Mathematics there with a redirection. How the hell did he do that? So Lethal Mathematics using his athleticism there to redirect his move on Dagger. And Mathematics has been an athletic superstar his entire life. As an amateur wrestler in high school, I mean, a great all-Canadian football player. I mean, this guy has been athletic from day one, and it only transcends in an MPWF ring. I mean, earlier this year, he's beaten Joey Eagle. He's beaten Yamasaki Yoshino. This guy has had a phenomenal year. He's challenged for the MPWF Championship, and he's the third youngest superstar in the MPWF. It's only a matter of time before he really breaks out here. And a nice fisherman suplex there by Lethal Mathematics, and Hugh Charles is boxing with Shift at the moment. Now, I'm not too sure how smart that is by Shift to box with Hugh Charles. But needless to say, Shift now trying to get Hugh Charles. Hugh Charles got Shift in a headlock here. And here's a double team there by Mathematics and Hugh Charles. I think they may have knocked down Dagger as well. And now wait, Shift with a reversal. Look at that. A shot to the back of the head. And there's a throwback. These two guys, these two teams, sorry, there's 4 people in the ring. Jesus. I can count, okay? I passed math. I graduated high school. I know there's 4 guys in the ring. So don't, yeah. DJ can count. But back to the point I was making. These 4 guys faced each other at MPWF War Episode 17 in a tag team title match, which the Gothic Society, as I mentioned before, they dominated that matchup until Hugh Charles and Lethal Mathematics just turned it up, and that's what they've been able to do. It's been reminiscent of the Kelly Beth Phoenix matches, except more competitive. But here, Lethal Mathematics, and oh, what a move there by Mathematics, the Gutbuster. And now throwing Shift into the ropes. And now going around with a waistlock here. Now, oh no, reversal there by Shift. Dagger now taking down Hugh Charles. And there's a discus punch by Shift. And the Gothic Society in control. But Mathematics through the reversal. And a big clothesline knockdown on Shift. Now Mathematics head to the top rope. Hugh Charles with the reversal. Oh no, never mind. Dagger reversed it back. And now Mathematics on the top. Oh wow! What a kick there by Dagger. Knocking Lethal Mathematics right off the top rope. Hugh Charles switching to Shift now. Dagger using his mad hops, and he has mad hops, ladies and gentlemen. That guy could be a basketball player. And now, oh, what a kick there. And look at this. Hugh Charles now running in using his power and strength. And now, oh, what a knockdown there by Shift again. So there's so much action taking place in this tornado tag match. And now Shift go for the sunset flip powerbomb, and he connects. Here's the sunset flip powerbomb. 1, 2, and oh, Lethal Mathematics just gets the shoulder up. Dagger getting the cover, but it's a rope break. 2 bad breaks there for the challengers of Gothic Society. Mathematics though fights back. No, misses the drop kick. No, Shift misses his move. And now Mathematics, another kick to the gut. Another drop kick. No, misses again. And now Shift misses again. My goodness. And oh, Hugh Charles accidentally clipped Lethal Mathematics. And now Dagger clips Mathematics. And now there's a monkey flip. Oh my goodness, there is too much damn action right now in the ring. How are you not excited for this tag team turmoil matchup? And oh, what a headbutt there by Hugh Charles. And now Hugh Charles just diving headbutt the ankle of Dagger. And that was, I don't even know if that was innovative. That was an interesting move. But oh. Hugh Charles is pissed off. Hugh Charles is PO'd. You do not want to piss off a big black man, i.e. Mark Henry. And now look at this. And oh, there's the world's strongest slam there by Hugh Charles. And a back suplex by Mathematics. And oh, he picks it back up. He ain't done yet. I thought Hugh Charles would have pin shift off of that, but he is frustrated. And oh, going for the world's strongest slam again, and he does it. Oh, he hit Shift down there with the world's strongest slam. Mathematics with a backbreaker. And here we go. 1, 2. Mathematics talks trash, and the tag team champions advance. And here it is. Here's the final tag team of this tag team turmoil match. And now the Super Sparks brothers cannot complain about conspiracies at all, because they are the final team. They are the least of a team. Hugh Charles and Lethal Mathematics just had to compete in a match, so there should be no complaining on the part of the Super Sparks brothers. But tonight isn't their night. Will they become the MPWF Tag Team Champions? So often, you know, they beat tag teams, but they are able to win the tag team titles. Will that change right now here at Summer Slam live from Madison Square Garden? And that's what it's all about right there. The MPWF Tag Team Championships. And now Tony Sparks and Lethal Mathematics are going to start things off. And this is the final of the Tag Team Turmoil match. Now Mathematics has him up, and there's a European uppercut there. And now Irish Whip sending Tony Sparks into the ropes here. Tony Sparks though ducking under the shot. Lethal Mathematics now throwing Sparks back into the ropes. And now, wow, oh my goodness, how strong was Lethal Mathematics? How solid was he? Tony Sparks ran into him, and Lethal Mathematics didn't even budge. And now, oh, there's a famous there by Lethal Mathematics, modified version of Tony Sparks' effect. So Tony Sparks has been in the MPWF on YouTube since day 1 and has not won a championship yet since being here. And we've been here for almost 3 years now, and there's a hip toss there, and now elbow, and now the nip up. And now, like I said to you before, look at the athleticism of Hugh Charles. I said Tony Sparks, he teams with his brother Ryan Sparks, but look at the strength of Hugh Charles, my goodness. And right there, that is powerful. That is power, and he's a young athlete, he's really good, and he's going to be big in the MPWF. And Tony Sparks fights back with a Luke Des press. And we saw earlier that those punches are dangerous because White Boy Fresh busted Sean Stevens open with it. And now Ryan Sparks, the second youngest superstar in the MPWF, into the ring right now. That big kick there. Oh, what a kick, and now knocking it right to the outside of the ring. This is Ryan and Hugh Charles' first, well actually this is all 4 of these men's first Summer Slam appearance. Lethal Mathematics was at the pre-show of Summer Slam last year at MPWF Metal. God, I miss the MPWF Metal days. If you remember the MPWF Metal, give us a shout out. I want to see how long the fans have been watching this show for. And again, if you haven't been watching this show too often, welcome to MPWF, ladies and gentlemen. This is Summer Slam, and this is Tag Team Turmoil. And Ryan Sparks, what a knockdown there to Hugh Charles. And Ryan Sparks now throwing Hugh Charles into the corner. And this is kind of the same game plan that the Gothic Society used. I mean, taking out Hugh Charles, taking out the less experienced man. And that's what the Super Sparks brothers are going to do. So the Super Sparks brothers have been teaming each other for, you know, since just before the summer. But I mean, they're brothers. I mean, they've obviously been training together from an early age. They got into wrestling together. And now Irish Whip sending Tony Sparks. Oh, what an elbow there by Mathematics and Hugh Charles. So Mathematics is also a former tag team champion with his brother Sean Stevens. So he also knows what it's like to be a partner with your brother. And oh, look at that, back to that Luther's press. Now Sparks throwing Mathematics into the turnbuckle here. And here comes the tag, and now Ryan Sparks going inside the ring. And now look at that, the lazy boot. And I said they just gel so well to the Super Sparks brothers. They know exactly what the other one is thinking when he's thinking it. That's a fantastic trait for tag team wrestling. That's what sets you apart from the rest, sets you apart from the best in the tag team division. And now Ryan Sparks now going back for the tag team. You see the constant frequent tags here as they are taking out Lethal Mathematics. And now Sparks, well, Tony Sparks has him up and now sends Mathematics back into the apron here. Now there's a tag, and now where the hell is Ryan Sparks going? Where the hell is Ryan Sparks going? Ryan Sparks going coast to coast. Oh my God! Did you see the athleticism of Ryan Sparks with that move there as he goes for the cover? This should be it. New tag team champions 2, and Hugh Charles breaks up the count. A phenomenal move, a phenomenal feat there by Ryan Sparks. And that's just some of the amazing skill he brings to the ring there. And now, oh, drop kick there by Mathematics. And Ryan Sparks talking trash, something he shouldn't have been doing. He should have been focusing on this matchup. And now in comes the big man Hugh Charles, and Ryan Sparks able to escape that. Ryan Sparks using his quickness, but Hugh Charles just caught him. And I said, so. And you'd have to say that with a deep voice, because there's no way Hugh Charles has an undeep voice, because he's big, he's black. Big power slam there. You can take that the way you see it, have that the way you want it. But Hugh Charles now getting prepared. Hugh Charles now turning Ryan Sparks around. Irish whipping him into the ropes. Well, because that shot there. Hugh Charles just using his strength. Just using his strength, and a big headbutt right there. Just debilitating Ryan Sparks. And oh, wow, Tony Sparks just clocked him right in the back of the head, and it knocked him out for a second. But oh no, that's the inexperience. Hugh Charles getting annoyed. Going after Tony Sparks. Tony Sparks holding down the top rope, and Hugh Charles fell to the outside of the ring. And now Ryan Sparks now trying to manhandle Hugh Charles, and that is just not working for him. That is just not something that you want to go. And oh my goodness, what a backbreaker there by Hugh Charles. And now Ryan Sparks in trouble as Hugh Charles back in control here. And oh, what a push there by Hugh Charles, using his strength. Hugh Charles, a former lineman. And oh, former lineman at the University of Hawaii is Hugh Charles. Hugh Charles now with a big headbutt knocking down Ryan Sparks. This guy is he is just dangerous. I mean, once he can really hone his skill, his power, and his speed, Hugh Charles is going to be a dangerous competitor to be in the ring with. And Ryan Sparks is experiencing that with those headbutts. And now look at the strength of Hugh Charles again as he spins in the air with Ryan Sparks. Ryan Sparks is a 200-pound man, and he just spun in the air with him. I mean, it's one thing lifting 200 pounds above your head, but when it's 200 pounds of body weight, that's freaking impressive. That's impressive. And Hugh Charles back in control here. Mathematics is just all smiles on the apron. And now what is this here? Look at this. Bam! What a move there by Hugh Charles. A huge sidewalk slam there by Hugh Charles, taking down Ryan Sparks. And oh my God, World's Strongest Slam. World's Strongest Slam, and there it is. The World's Strongest Slam. It's over. It's over. Tony Sparks getting up though, trying to escape, but no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One. Oh no, Tony Sparks breaks up the count, and this match still continues. This tag team turmoil match still continues somehow, some way, and Hugh Charles now punching away at Ryan Sparks, now throwing him into the corner here. Hugh Charles in. Oh my God! Again, how many times? How many times has referee Mike McFly been knocked down? Wait, no, a steel chair, and who did that? Who did? Is that Vermongo? Is that that's Vermongo? What is going on? That is Vermongo. That is Vermongo. And the Super Sparks brothers have just won the tag team championships. Tony Sparks neutralizing Lethal Mathematics. Vermongo just appeared. I mean, here are the replays of the matchup. Vermongo came out of nowhere. How many times tonight are we going to see these shoddy finishes here at Summer Slam? But why? But what I don't understand is why Vermongo would be out here. Why is Vermongo here? I mean, Hugh Charles had this match won off the World's Strongest Slam. Off the World's Strongest Slam, Hugh Charles had this matchup won. And then the referee, as you see, crawled to the pin and made it. Lethal Mathematics couldn't stop it in time. And there are your brand new MPWF Tag Team Champions. the Super Sparks brothers, Ryan and Tony Sparks. Tony Sparks, after 2 years in the MPWF, finally wins his first championship. Ryan Sparks now winning his first championship in the MPWF, but it's all thanks to Vermongo, and I really don't get why Vermongo was out here. Hugh Charles in control. Vermongo runs down, has the steel chair to Ryan Sparks. Ryan Sparks takes full advantage, and we now have brand new tag team champions. But I mean, Ricky Cash is going to get ready to make his announcement, ladies and gentlemen. But we have new tag team champions, and now look at this. Backstage is Vermongo with the Super Sparks brothers and Richard Hawkins. What the hell's going on here? So the Super Sparks brothers have joined Vermongo. They are now part of his clientele. Vermongo is bringing in the superstars, it seems, to manage. Seems that Vermongo is trying to pull off the old Bobby Heenan family or something, as he has Richard Hawkins and now the MPWF Tag Team Champions, the Super Sparks brothers, under his wing. I mean, wow. That was a terrible way to finish off Tag Team Turmoil. But here, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ricky Cash coming to the ring to make his Summer Slam announcement. And Ricky Cash, ladies and gentlemen, whether you hate him or whether you like him, it doesn't matter. After the match he had at episode 16 with Craig David for the United States Championship, you have to have nothing but respect for him. You know, I came out here, I've said some things to Ricky Cash, I've said some things about him, but that matchup, Ricky Cash, really, that was unfortunate when he lost the United States Championship. He put on a hell of an effort, and it was just one super kick that clipped him and he lost. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that could go down as the best singles matchup of this year. And when we have our Slammy Awards, I'm pretty sure that we'll be nominated for one of the best matches. Ricky Cash is a hell of an athlete, a former Olympic gold medalist in Greco-Roman wrestling. Let's hear exactly what Ricky Cash has to say. My goodness, I would love to see the legendary King Alfred Jackson back in the MPWF. That'd be amazing. What? I don't believe what Ricky Cash is saying here. This is shocking news to me. And you can hear the crowd here in New York City in Madison Square Garden with the "Where's Your Medal" chants, showing nothing but respect to Ricky Cash for his decision. And here comes the MPWF chairman, who is thanking Ricky Cash for his time here in the MPWF. I mean, Ricky Cash is a phenomenal athlete, and again, this was very shocking, but we have to respect Ricky Cash's decisions and wish him the best in whatever he pursues to do here in his life. And I'd like to thank everyone for the career of Ricky Cash. But ladies and gentlemen, the next time we will be live on CPV, even though it says Hell in a Cell there, ladies and gentlemen, that won't be the event. It's going to be MPWF No Mercy. And the No Mercy will be held by the MPWF brand. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be in 2 weeks' time. I got to tell you, I am excited for that event. I cannot wait to see what happens, what goes down at No Mercy. But I mean, how about the announcement of Ricky Cash's retirement, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, that's something I didn't expect. Something that has taken the fans back. We're going to go backstage to watch Ricky Cash as he leaves the building. So we wish him the best. It's a great athlete right there. And oh my goodness! Oh. What the? Get some help back there! Get some! Damn it! Get some help back there! Get some! Get some! Ladies and gentlemen, I am back here on commentary once again, and I left because I went backstage to check on Ricky Cash after what happened just a few moments ago. Ricky Cash is in terrible shape right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's being rushed to a local medical facility here in New York City. And I mean, as we take a look back here to see what happened, Ricky Cash was walking backstage, and all of a sudden a car came and just hit Ricky Cash. It was a scary thing to see. I mean, seeing an MPWF superstar run down like that. The last time we saw it happened to KK Kwam. I mean, KK Kwam was out for a year, and Ricky Cash making his retirement here in the MPWF. His retirement speech earlier on in the evening. To be run over like that was just plain vicious and plain just horrible and disgusting. And I hope that whoever the culprit is found out soon. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our next matchup here at MPWF Summer Slam as Systematic Carnage prepares to take on Apollo, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm sorry for not being here on commentary when I should have, but I had to check and make sure Ricky Cash was okay. Thank God for Victor Dragon that he was near the parking lot area at the time. But I mean, again, we'll hope to get more updates on Ricky Cash in the evening. We'll certainly have an update for Ricky Cash on tomorrow's episode of Monday Night War. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the protector of the MPWF, Apollo, who's making his way to the ring. And not meaning to change events so quickly, but that has to be the most ridiculous trunks I've ever seen anybody wear. Apollo, he looks like, I don't even know how to describe what Apollo looks like. I mean, he looks like Harry Potter on steroids, but nonetheless, I'm not going to go and tell that to Apollo's face, because Apollo would probably come and destroy me. And I guess that's why Apollo could wear that. He's the only man who's tough enough who could walk to the ring at SummerSlam wearing orange tights like that. And you aren't going to mess with Apollo, because he is a destructive time force here in the MPWF, and he's about to go one-on-one with Systematic Carnage. And these are two combustible elements who are going to go and try and destroy each other right now, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't going to be a technical wrestling matchup. This is going to be a speedy match. This is going to be a war between two brute forces, two huge men. It's going to be the immovable force versus the unstoppable object. I mean, I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen, to see this matchup. And here we go with Systematic Carnage and Apollo. And Apollo showing his muscles to Systematic Carnage. Carnage showing his muscles to Apollo. And I mean, this all came about with Systematic Carnage, who's a part of the Princes of Darkness. Obviously, their goal is to, I mean, put the entire MPWF World roster on notice, to punish them and put them all in darkness. Apollo wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion, and he said he's going to beat respect into the superstars of the MPWF. Apollo says he's sick and tired of seeing things like the darkness. He's sick and tired of all this nonsense, of all these storylines that happen. He says this is wrestling and this is what it should be about, and that's what Apollo is trying to bring to the table here. And now Apollo twisting the wrist of Systematic Carnage, and again using a wrestling hold here, but I don't know how many of those we're going to see in this matchup. So these men are big, powerful men, and there's a huge boot there by Apollo. Now Apollo throwing Systematic Carnage into the turnbuckle here. I mean, this has been a hell of a night so far at Summer Slam. I mean, so many surprises, so many twists and turns we've seen. And Apollo now, oh, a big spear into Systematic Carnage. I just wonder if someone's going to run down in this matchup as well. I mean, that's what we've seen tonight. I mean, there's been run-ins. I mean, it's been like a damn TNA pay-per-view. But now Apollo going for an ankle lock here on Systematic Carnage. And now throwing down that leg. This is quite surprising to me. I didn't expect Apollo to try and wrestle this matchup, but that's what he's doing. Systematic Carnage with a duck. I mean, Apollo is the former MPWF champion. Hasn't won that championship, I mean, since December of last year when he was stripped of the championship. Or, I guess, November of last year. So, I mean, Apollo has been trying to get this world title for a while. Systematic Carnage has yet to win a world championship here on YouTube. Systematic Carnage is a former YouTube champion, and he also had the championship back in November time of last year as well. So both men could be moving on to winning a championship gold here in the MPWF, whether that's the United States Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. And we will see both the US Champion and the World's Champion later tonight in the main event as Craig David will take on Helios Christ. And now Systematic Carnage with Apollo, and he seems to be in control right now of this match. Now watch this clothesline here, and a big clothesline there by Systematic Carnage. And oh, what an elbow there by Apollo. And now in a shoulder block knockdown. Like I said, this has really slowed the pace down of this entire CPB. And look at the strength here of Apollo as he knocks down Systematic Carnage with these clotheslines and then throws him inside out. What a huge impact there by Apollo. Like we said, the complete momentum of this CPB is slowed down for these two men. But it's not slowed down in a bad way. It's great to see two behemoths just take each other in the ring. And I mean, just both men just huge, just humongous. And Systematic Carnage, they're using his speed to outmaneuver Apollo. And now he has him up here. Now throwing Apollo right into the barricade here. And now he has him up. And Apollo going right to the front row of the crowd there, ladies and gentlemen. Going face first on the barricade. Systematic Carnage throwing him inside the ring. You know, a big clothesline there by Carnage. As I said, both men can take each other out at any time. Systematic Carnage likes to utilize that choke slam. Apollo likes to utilize the sit-down powerbomb. And now Systematic Carnage tying Apollo up into the tree of woe. And what does Carnage have in mind here? And a drop kick to Apollo in the corner. A fantastic move there by Systematic Carnage, using his quickness and agility, something you don't see too often by a 300-pounder. And oh, a big clothesline there by Systematic Carnage. And I mean, not for nothing, but I can't get over how ridiculous his pants are. I mean, my goodness, what was he thinking when he came to the ring here at SummerSlam with orange tights and a huge slam there by Systematic Carnage. Very powerful and able to throw Apollo. And here he is, power slamming the man with the orange tights. Bounces off the ropes here, drop kick to the face. Final impact there by Systematic Carnage. And now Carnage, oh no, Apollo fights back. Apollo trying to get back into this matchup here. And Apollo now setting Systematic Carnage on the top rope. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now look at this. This is two huge men heading to the top rope. Go for a superplex. Oh! Big impact there off that superplex. And now Apollo going right back to those clotheslines. I mean, you can call him the protector of the MPWF. You can call him the god of war. You can call him Harry Potter. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is this. Apollo is one of the most dangerous men in the MPWF, and he'll bring the pain to you like he is doing right now. Oh, big kick to the gut there. And now what's Apollo looking to do here? You know he's got something dangerous on his mind. And here going for a shin breaker. Oh! So that move is dangerous enough as it is. Now imagine a big 300-pound man like Apollo doing that to you. And Apollo has muscles in places where people don't even have places. Same goes for Systematic Carnage. Now, oh, a spear there by Apollo out of nowhere. A huge spear by Apollo out of nowhere. Didn't see that one coming. And now what's Apollo trying to do here is he turns Systematic Carnage around and now going for the Anaconda Vice. The Anaconda Vice, a submission hold by Apollo. trying to make Systematic Carnage submit. Something we have never seen yet in the MPWF. Will it be the first time coming? Systematic Carnage seems to be fading with, oh, ladies out, knees to the back of the head. I mean, Systematic Carnage's appendages may be too long for Apollo to go for a submission. And now Apollo goes for a back suplex there. Now Apollo's going to have to switch his game plan up. Perhaps thinking that maybe going for the sit-down powerbomb wouldn't work. But there's Apollo off the top rope and connects with a double axe handle. Wow, what amazing feat by Apollo. Jumping off the top rope. And now what's Apollo looking to do here? Apollo now, oh, what a big elbow to the face of Systematic Carnage here. Now throwing him down. Now responds with a boot of his own. This match just continues to get more and more vicious. And ladies and gentlemen, Apollo looking to set up for the sit-down powerbomb. The halls of Athens shall fall. A huge sit-down powerbomb there by Apollo. Now going for the cover. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Apollo picks up the victory here tonight at Summer Slam. What a vicious brawl here at Summer Slam, live from New York City, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see in the replays, look at the speed of Systematic Carnage. There wasn't nothing technical about this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. There wasn't anything pretty. This was ugly from the get-go. Bowling shoe ugly. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen some bowling shoes, you will truly get that quote. This was a bowling shoe ugly matchup. Just nothing but this flying, slams everywhere, and then it ended when this sit-down powerbomb connected. The halls of Athens fall, and Apollo wins the matchup here tonight. I mean, what more does this mean for Apollo here in the MPWF? Is Apollo now the next contender for the MPWF World's Heavyweight Championship? And how is this going to fare for Systematic Carnage? Is Helios Christ going to be happy about how this match went down? I don't know. I mean, sorry. Whew, what a night. I'm just going crazy. I mean, I'm still amazed about what happened to Ricky Cash. We just had a phenomenal matchup here. My thoughts are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an amazing night here at SummerSlam. I mean, still to come, we have the huge 3 main events for the 2 World Championships in a non-sanctioned matchup. Oh, here's Helios Christ, ladies and gentlemen. And why am I surprised that he's in all black? What a creepy motherfucker, honestly. Helios Christ is just beyond scary. I mean, who really talks about sacrificing? And I mean, he did it to Brian Barbados, and now Brian Barbados is apparently on his side. I mean, Christ's sake, what a strange dude. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our MPWF Championship match, and here comes Tendencies. And earlier tonight, Tendencies won the 6-man over-the-top Battle Royal matchup to win this opportunity tonight to challenge Tyrone Fitzgerald. And I mean, we saw what he had to say to Deborah Dangerous earlier, and that certainly didn't please Sean Sugar Shane Stevens or Sean Triple P Stevens. You take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about the MPWF Championship, and it's a huge opportunity for Tendencies here tonight. Can he win the big one, ladies and gentlemen? Can he get the victory that he needs to become the MPWF champion and the flag bearer of the Annihilation brand? He's already competed once tonight, so he's already got those pre-game jitters out. Can Tendencies get the big one? And here comes a man of legendary status, the current and reigning MPWF champion, Tyrone Fitzgerald. Tyrone Fitzgerald got in this situation when the Black Giant got suspended. But if you don't think that Tyrone Fitzgerald didn't have a hand in this, then you really aren't understanding what is going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone Fitzgerald is a manipulative master, and that's exactly what he has done. He has pushed the Black Giant to the brink, that it got him suspended, it got him out the MPWF, and that he doesn't have to deal with him anymore. Tyrone Fitzgerald was the first person to beat the Black Giant by pinfall here in the MPWF, and you know why he did it? Because of his veteran ability. I honestly don't believe a young guy could have beat the Black Giant, and it didn't happen. It had to be someone who was smart. Tyrone Fitzgerald has used his brain, he's used his smarts, he's outwitted the Black Giant, and now the Black Giant does not have a matchup here at Summer Slam. Now Tyrone Fitzgerald is against Tennessee. Not knocking Tennessee, because this is going to be a hell of a matchup and a tough contest for Tyrone Fitzgerald, but now Tyrone Fitzgerald doesn't have to face an over 7 foot, 300 to 400 pound monster here tonight. And again, that's brains. But I mean, Tyrone Fitzgerald now has to focus on Tennessee. He cannot lay back, he cannot rest. He's going to have to worry about Tennessee, because Tennessee is going to be going full force, full throttle, Charlie J 2 style here at SummerSlam. That right there is what it's about. The MPWF Heavyweight Championship. Who is going to be the flag bearer of the MPWF Annihilation brand? I tell you right now, I'm psyched to see who wins this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Will we have a new MPWF champion, or will Tyrone Fitzgerald stay the champ? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The MPWF Championship is on the line. Tyrone Fitzgerald versus Tendencies. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be an amazing contest. And now Tendencies going for a suplex already to kick this thing off. What a suplex there by Tendencies. We heard in the interview earlier that Tennessee said that he wants this moment. He's been relishing this moment. Everything that these superstars fight for in the Annihilation brand is for that MPWF Championship. And that's what Tennessee wants, and that's what Tyrone Fitzgerald has. Everything that Tyrone Fitzgerald does, every time he manipulates a superstar, every time he cheats to win, is to become the MPWF Champion, to be known as the best. And there's a beautiful Russian leg sweep there by Tennessee. Tennessee's now stopping away at Tyrone Fitzgerald. This is Tennessee's first one-on-one contest for a world championship. Every time Tennessee is in a world title matchup, it is either a multiple contest, which we've seen him in a triple threat match, we've seen him in a 6-man battle royal matchup, or a 6-pack challenge. You can take that the way you see it. Hang on a sec, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage, one of New York's finest has been knocked out in the parking lot, and I've been, what is this? I mean, he's been taken out, and that interrupted our match because our footage cut to that. Somebody who's not supposed to be here is backstage taking out personnel. And that's what I've been told in my headset. Oh, what a spear to the outside of the ring there by Tennessee, showing his athleticism. Tennessee's with a knockdown spear to Tyrone Fitzgerald, and he is taking it to the MPWF champion already. So Tennessee's already got his pre-game jitters out. Tennessee ain't nervous anymore. He's already had his first match tonight. Tyrone Fitzgerald has got to get used to being in the ring already tonight. And maybe it's a good thing that Tennessee's already had a fight, and now Tennessee's just beating the hell out the MPWF champion. Or I said, how shocking was that? One of New York's finest, one of the police officers who are backstage, have been taken out already by an unknown suspect. I mean, hopefully that culprit can be dealt with, and you can see them by my announce table already here. And now look at this. Oh, wow. Face first goes Tyrone Fitzgerald into the announce table. Thank goodness they got away from my table. I mean, so far tonight that my table hasn't been broken, and I'm not going to jinx that, and maybe I just did. But there's a DDT. Oh, hopefully I didn't jinx that. I don't want to stand there with no table during a matchup. But there's the cover. Tyrone Fitzgerald kicks out, and Tennessee has been in control from the get-go. What an inverted DDT there by Tennessee. Now going for the cover here. 1, 2, and oh, Tyrone Fitzgerald gets the shoulder up. I mean, we saw Roscoe Jenkins, who came so close to getting a shot at this MPWF championship. Roscoe Jenkins already left the building, ladies and gentlemen. But I've been told we're backstage with another person who's been knocked out, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sean Stevens, the junior heavyweight champion, and there's Deborah Dangerous. And oh wait, there's only one person who could be taking out these people backstage. You don't think that no, it's not him. He's not here in the arena. He's not supposed to be here in the arena. Anyways, back to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That's now 2 people who've been found knocked out backstage during this MPWF championship matchup. And now look at this. Tyrone Fitzgerald going for the triangle choke here on Tendencies. And Tyrone Fitzgerald decided that that's not what he wanted to do there. And I'll go right back to that chop block. So Tyrone Fitzgerald is very versed with that figure 4 leg lock. He has made people tap out with that before, but it seems that he's going to work at the neck of tendencies. And the neck is a very tender position for anybody. And now Tyrone Fitzgerald now, oh, whoa, right back to that leg where he's switching, he's transitioning from the leg to the neck, working at 2 places of tendencies. And you see how he hit the chop block, then right back to the DDT. And that's the veteran instinct of Tyrone Fitzgerald. And now he's going up at that neck as he's just choking tendencies in the bottom rope. I mean, he is a master of his craft, is Tyrone Fitzgerald. And that's what we're witnessing right now. And now Fitzgerald, Irish whip now sending tendencies, but tendencies hangs onto the rope. So tendencies had a lot of practice of this in that over-the-top battle rope, but Fitzgerald just drops him right on his backside on the outside of the ring. So these two men are having a great matchup here for the MPWF Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We mentioned before, that is what this is all about, the MPWF title. And now Fitzgerald turning tendencies around here, now going around with a waist lock. Now what's he going to do here? Oh, there's an atomic drop on the outside of the ring. And the referee on the 4 count. Now there's a 5 count. Referee Money McFly telling them they need to get inside the ring. And now, oh wow, what a shot. And now he just bashes Tendency's face in the steel ring steps. Just continuously bashing Tendency's non-stop in the steel ring steps is Tyrone Fitzgerald. I mean, I wonder who is taking people out backstage during this matchup, and their tendencies goes in the steel steps. Like, there's a certain person I have my money on, but I don't want to make any rash decisions, any rash predictions as to who is taking out personnel backstage. But I mean, they're gonna get found out. They're gonna get sought after soon. And now Fitzgerald heading to the top rope here. Looking to go high risk on tendencies. Fitzgerald with a drop kick and connects. Look at the veteran go. Now Fitzgerald heading to the outside of the ring here. Now what's he looking to do? As Fitzgerald now picking up the MPWF Championship. And Fitzgerald now looking to get out of dodge. Obviously had enough. I mean, he was beating on Tennessee's. But Tennessee's down with a bulldog. And Fitzgerald lands face first on the championship. And there's another person knocked out, ladies and gentlemen. And now there's only one person that could be doing this right now. There's only one person who's doing that. And he has his eyes set on Tyrone Fitzgerald. And I think you know who I'm talking about. And now, spear up the top rope by Tennessee's. Can Tennessee's get the big one? Can he get the MPWF Championship? As he bounces off the ropes here. And a big clothesline there by Tennessee's, knocking down Fitzgerald. And now Tennessee's, if he can hit that spear. If he can hit that spear and the DDT, this one will be all said and done. Tennessee's will be the winner. He'll have this match in the bag, and we'll have a new MPWF champion. And now, right back to that inverted DDT, but this time we didn't get the pinfall cover. And now, look at this here. Going for a gut buster there on Tyrone Fitzgerald. Tennessee's starting to feel it. This crowd here in New York City really getting behind Tennessee's. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Impaler DDT. The front face version. And now Tennessee setting up, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Can Tennessee get the spear? Can he get the spear? And oh, Tyrone Fitzgerald blocks that shot. Fitzgerald blocked that shot. Now fighting back with a knife hand chops. And now sending him into the ropes. I know Tennessee's able to duck it and ducks it again. And now Fitzgerald missing with that shot, but now connects with this one. And now Fitzgerald punching to the outside of the ring, and Fitzgerald cuts the momentum down. And now what's Fitzgerald doing here? As Fitzgerald having tendencies, and now right down atomic drop. And you see there's the MPWF Championship goal, but oh, there's a back body drop on the outside of the ring. And everything seems to be backfiring for Tyrone Fitzgerald right now. And there's a DDT on the outside. Tennessee needs to bring him in the inside to try and win this matchup. And now throwing the champion inside the ring. Now Tennessee's bouncing off the ropes, and there's a front face bulldog. And now Tennessee's going for the cover, trying to get it here. 1, 2, 3. No, Tyrone Fitzgerald gets the shoulder up. As this matchup still continues, these men still beating the hell out of each other. And there's an elbow to the back of the head. Now another DDT there by Tennessee's. And now Tennessee's hitting the ropes. He's getting fired up. Tennessee's heading to the top rope. Tyrone Fitzgerald gets up. And now wait, Fitzgerald, oh, a kick to the face. A huge kick to the face by the veteran. And now Tyrone Fitzgerald, what's this? What is this move here? Oh, what a move there by Tyrone Fitzgerald. Tennessee's landed face first. And now dragging him away from the rope. That's smart. That's smart. Tyrone Fitzgerald now go for the cover. Will this be it? 1, 2, and no, Tennessee gets the shoulder up. And Tyrone Fitzgerald is thinking to himself, what do I have to do to defeat this man here in Madison Square Garden? How do I retain my championship? And now he's undoing the unprotected turnbuckle. Well, now he's making it unprotected. And oh, there's a forearm smash. And now a nip up by Tyrone Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald slapping himself into control. Fitzgerald thinking to himself, okay, I got this. I know what I need to do, but Tennessee fights back here. And now Tennessee's, runs into the atomic drop. And now Fitzgerald throwing Tennessee's in. Oh, he went spine first into the unprotected turnbuckle. And now a clothesline in it. And oh, there's a huge chop by Tyrone Fitzgerald. Tennessee's went spine first into the unprotected turnbuckle. And there's the TKO. The TKO, the Tyrone knockout. And now Fitzgerald going for the cover. Can he get it? 1, 2, 3. And Tyrone Fitzgerald retains the MPWF Championship. What a matchup. But oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Black Giant. He's here. He's here. He's here. And he took out the Avenger. The Black Giant is heading to ringside. Tyrone Fitzgerald needs to get out of Dodge. He needs to get out of Madison Square Garden quick, fast. As you can see here in the replays at the end of this matchup, a hell of a contest between Tendencies and Tyrone Fitzgerald. But it was the TKO that ended this matchup, as you see here. A devastating maneuver that can come out of nowhere, and it finished Tendencies. Unfortunately, this was not the night for Tendencies at Summer Slam, and Fitzgerald retains the MPWF Championship. I mean, Fitzgerald has no time to celebrate. He needs to get out of this arena, or he's going to get destroyed by the Black Giant. The Black Giant don't care. He's taking out police officers, security guards, the Dynasty, and he has one thing on his mind, and oh crap. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the Black Giant as he makes his way on the stage, and he is back, and he is in an MPWF arena, and Tyrone Fitzgerald is looking, and he is shocked. He does not know what to think. The Black Giant is coming out here. He is coming to destroy Tyrone Fitzgerald, whether he's suspended or not. The Black Giant saying that he has nothing to lose. He's not getting paid anymore. He doesn't care what happens. He just wants one thing, and that's Tyrone Fitzgerald. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen right here? The Black Giant telling Tyrone Fitzgerald, let's go. And Fitzgerald doing the smartest thing, getting the hell out the ring. How the hell can you blame him? And now Tyrone Fitzgerald trying to run away here. And that's not a smart move to meet the Black Giant head to head. And the Black Giant now, taking out Tyrone Fitzgerald. Tyrone Fitzgerald now, as he's being thrown back inside the ring. The Black Giant now has him exactly where he wants him. One-on-one, no distractions, no interferences, just two men. And look at that, as he's just pounding away at him. And now, an STO there by the Black Giant. And the Black Giant now throwing Tyrone Fitzgerald into the ropes. Fitzgerald now with a huge overhead back body drop. What elevation. The Black Giant now taunting out. Oh, look at this. Tyrone Fitzgerald getting the hell out the ring. Running like a coward. And I guess I can't blame him. Who would want to go one-on-one with the Black Giant right now? Tyrone Fitzgerald trying to escape. Trying to run out the arena. The Black Giant running after him. And now look at this. Tyrone Fitzgerald. Wow, look at that. The veteran instinct of Fitzgerald. Drawing the Black Giant in, now pounding away at him, and now Fitzgerald needs to go whilst he still has a chance. And an overhead back body drop on the stage. Tyrone Fitzgerald, he is in a world of trouble right now. I would not want to beat Tyrone Fitzgerald, but look at these shots. Look at him dodging them. Look at him dodging them. My goodness, and never mind, that one connected. That one connected, and the Black Giant is now getting prepared to punish Tyrone Fitzgerald. There's no more places he can run. He is backed off in a corner, and look at that body shot. What a body shot. Shades of Melvin Gilliard. And now, what is this he's setting up to do here? And a headbutt. A headbutt dropping Tyrone Fitzgerald. And look at that, just an overhead clummy blow. There's an STO. And the Black Giant saying that it's time for a last ride. And I don't want to see a last ride on the stage. You may end our MPWF champion, but there's a wasteland on the stage. Oh my goodness. But the Black Giant doesn't care. He has no remorse. He just wants to watch Tyrone Fitzgerald get destroyed. And that's what's going to happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Because here comes the last ride. Elevation set. Oh my goodness. Tyrone Fitzgerald's spine may have just busted in more than one location. Off of the wasteland and then the last ride. The Black Giant returning here to MPWF Summer Slam, getting his revenge on Tyrone Fitzgerald. But what are the consequences? What is Tiffany going to have to say about this? Tiffany has tried to get control of the MPWF Annihilation brand. She doesn't want the inmates to run the asylum. She suspended the Black Giant without pay, but that didn't stop him from showing up tonight and destroying our MPWF champion. What is left of Tyrone Fitzgerald, ladies and gentlemen? What is going to happen on MPWF Annihilation episode 18? The Black Giant is here. Face each other, and I want to know exactly what Lamar James Jackson has to say, as it's an interesting meeting. And oh!
Is the group harder than an erection that shows no affection? They want to ban us on Capitol Hill, cause it's die, motherfuckers, die, motherfuckers. All along it was a ghetto, nothing but the ghetto. Taking short steps, 1 foot at a time, and keep my head low and never let go. Cause if I let go, then I'll be spineless. I'm going insane. I think my mind just goes out of control and touch on subjects motherfuckers read about. I touch on the shit that they be leaving out. I seen this motherfucker's non-smoking. I seen the same nigga with the nine dying with his eyes open. And simply what this means is he didn't know that every dog had his day until he seen his. I bet you motherfuckers will too, because it's time, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still fool. Time, motherfucker, die, motherfucker.
Oh my God! That is the theme music of Antonio Goldman, but there's no way. There he is, Antonio Goldman, making his way on the stage.
It's a play out. 1971, Dirty Dance was born.
1985, Aaron wrote his first ride.
1988,
Here in the center of the ring, and ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Goldman is setting up for the People's Elbow. And Goldman is about to drive the elbow right in the black heart of Lamar James Jackson.
I'm a player. No stopping me. I'm a player.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for one of the most anticipated matchups of the evening, the non-sanctioned matchup. And here making his way to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, is Lamar James Jackson, Hood Violence himself. As you see him with his brand new attire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson, the only thing that is on his mind is destroying people. He is responsible for the destruction of Joey, the Messiah of the MPWF. I mean, since he turned to this new Hood Violence part of his career, he has been unstoppable and destroyed everyone. Antonio Goldman was announcing a sabbatical, and he attacked him. He just downright destroyed him. Goldman came back. Goldman tried to stop him. He beat him at breaking point, but was assaulted after the match. Goldman returned episode 16 of Annihilation and demanded that he get a match with Lamar James Jackson, and that is how we have this non-sanctioned match. Tiffany doesn't want to deal with this. Tiffany knows that if these two men step inside the ring with each other, they're going to destroy each other. And so she says that I don't want to have to deal with any legal issues, so you guys can face each other in a non-sanctioned match. So no matter what happens, the two of these men have to deal with their own hospital bills, they have to deal with their own legal issues. This is all down to themselves, but it's all for a chance to destroy each other. Lamar James Jackson calls Antonio Goldman a fake, whack-ass gangster. Antonio Goldman says that Lamar James Jackson hasn't been stopped because he's had no one who can stop him, and that's what he is here to do. So we will see right now what will happen in this non-sanctioned matchup, ladies and gentlemen. One of the three huge main events tonight. We've already seen the MPWF Championship match and the return of the Black Giant. What is going to happen now that we see this non-sanctioned match? Oh, Antonio Goldman already starting things hot off the gate with a big clothesline. And this one's going to be brutal, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be for the weak at heart. So if you have any young children, ladies and gentlemen, I suggest you take them away from the screen right now, because there is going to be, I believe, a lot of blood. There's going to be weapons used. Anything goes in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It's a non-sanctioned matchup. These guys can do whatever they want. They pretty much paid for referee Money McFly to get out here themselves, and that's why he's calling this matchup. I mean, they paid the MPWF for the time to use this. Usually the MPWF obviously pays for arena time, but this is all paid between themselves. They want to destroy each other in this matchup, and they will do anything it takes. There's a German suplex on the outside of the ring. And there is Hood Violence himself, Lamar James Jackson, taking on Antonio Goldman. Lamar James Jackson said that he wanted a shot at the MPWF Championship, and he threw Antonio Goldman right into the second row of the fans. And I mean, Antonio Goldman returned and prevented him from continuing that. But could you imagine Hood Violence as the MPWF champion? And I mean, Tyrone Fitzgerald thinks he has it bad with a Black Giant. Can you imagine Jackson having a shot at that championship? But a Goldman stopping him with a net breaker, now kicking him in the gut. And now Goldman now throwing Lamar James Jackson right into the steel steps. I mean, it seems that every time the ring crew here set back up the steel steps, someone else gets thrown into it. I mean, I really feel bad for the ring crew. Every time they try to set the arena back up, it gets destroyed. I mean, Christ, these people have no respect. Anyways, back to the matchup. There's a steel chair shove. Oh, Goldman grabbing the chair, survives that exchange, missing Lamar James Jackson. Now Jackson now going around with a waist lock. Now turning him to a headlock here. Now going for a power slam, and oh, right on the steel chair. Power slam right on the steel chair by Lamar James Jackson. And now Jackson, Irish whip, and oh my goodness, Goldman may have got his ankle trapped there. And now here comes a mat slam. And no, Goldman went face first on the steel chair. And these guys are starting out relatively slow here, but I expect the pace to really pick up in the latter stage of this matchup. And oh, knife hand chop there, knocking Jackson off of his vertical bases. I mean, again, what a night we've had at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. An amazing night. Tons of great twists, great developments. We've had returns. I mean, we've obviously had departs with the Ricky Cash situation. We still have yet to get an update on how Ricky Cash is doing. We do know that he is at a local medical facility at the moment, and they're trying their best to sustain Ricky Cash. All I know is that he's not paralyzed, thank God. I would like everybody to say a prayer for Ricky Cash. Goldman now with a kendo stick or the Singapore cane. You can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Jackson now has it in his hand. Oh, what a shot. There's the first crack with a weapon, and it connects on Goldman's face. And now there's a T-bone suplex right into the Singapore cane. I mean, that's bamboo shots going over your face, your spine, your elbow. I mean, that can only do nothing but tons of damage. And now there's Jackson with the spit punch as he now throws Jackson into the turnbuckle, but Jackson's able to brace himself. Oh, what a shot there by Antonio Goldman. Just hitting Lamar James Jackson right in the midsection. And now Goldman is just pacing up and down. Tell him, get up, son. As he now goes for the Russian leg sweep here. White Russian leg sweep with the Singapore cane. Shades of the Sandman. And now he has him back in the headlock again. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a spine buster by Antonio Goldman. And we are seeing it this early in this matchup. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the People's Elbow. And again, the controversial New York crowd. Half the fans are chanting for Antonio Gorman. Half the fans are chanting for Lamar James Jackson. There's the elbow right in the heart of Jackson. And now Gorman heading to the outside of the ring. And he ain't done yet. He wants to punish Lamar James Jackson in this matchup. He wants to inflict as much pain as possible. And now he's pulled out the ladder, ladies and gentlemen. And he ain't no Hardy boy. So I have no idea what he's going to do with this ladder. Well, he set it up in the corner here. Again, as we mentioned, this is a non-sanctioned matchup. Anything goes. German suplex. Oh my goodness. Good grief. A German suplex sending Gorman spine first, breaking the ladder. I mean, you talk about some impact. I know there's a T-bone suplex. And the tide of this matchup just changed instantly. Instantly. And now there's Gorman just in trouble as Jackson punishing him with the cane. And Hood Violence is now at his best. And now look at this. Now Lamar James Jackson returning the favor with a White Russian leg sweep. And Lamar James Jackson, as you can see, he is the larger of the two. And he will use his strength. But I mean, that was vile. A German suplex. Knocking Antonio Gorman through the ladder. And right back to another German suplex again. And Lamar James Jackson, I mean, he's well versed as a wrestler training with Minnesota State Wrestling Team. And now look at this German suplex. And wow. Lamar James Jackson taking control of this matchup. And now he has the guitar. I don't think he wants to sing a song. I think he wants to hit that guitar over the head of Antonio Gorman. That's what is on his mind. Oh, shot to the gut there. Oh my goodness. What a shot, breaking the guitar. And the only person who's going to be unhappy about seeing that is the Honky Tonk Man. And now Lamar James Jackson heading to the outside of the ring. Now looking for what's next. Another weapon. And now what does he want? And now he pulls out the ladder again. And now here comes the second ladder of this match. We already saw what happened to the first, but then the net breaker knocking Lamar James Jackson on the ladder. And now Gorman picking up the ladder here. And now look at this. Wow, what a shot. And then he got him right in the shoulder there. And now Antonio Gorman hit him right in the face with a ladder. So this is a brutal matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Non-sanctioned rules. And now Antonio Gorman go for the Samoan drop. Samoan drop, and Lamar James Jackson, the back of his head bounced off the ladder. My goodness, these men are destroying each other in this match. And now Gorman has the steel chair in hand. And now, oh, what a shot to the face. Just a straight shot to the face with a steel chair. Now what's Gorman planning to do here? And the crowd here now is starting to chant for Antonio Gorman. And now Gorman has the table. Now he's bringing the table in the ring. And he certainly ain't no Dudley. And now we have a TLC going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Tables, ladders, and chairs. And oh wait, wow, what is this? Lamar James Jackson DDT and referee Money McFly. Why would you pay him? Why the hell would you pay him if you're gonna DDT him on the steel chair? See right there, that's just a dick right there by Lamar James Jackson. I really don't understand the motive of that. But again, it's Hood Violence. He don't care. And now here comes a running power slam right onto that steel chair. Lamar James Jackson just continuing to inflict pain on Antonio Gorman. And now look at this here. What a gut buster there. What a gut buster by Lamar James Jackson. And now Jackson, after he uses that move, he usually goes for the gut wrench power bomb. But instead, he just decides to double X handle Antonio Gorman because it hurts. That's why. If you've been double X handled in the face before, I bet you 95% of the people in this show haven't. And trust me, again, shit hurts. It ain't easy. Don't feel good. And Antonio Gorman looking for a weapon underneath the ring and couldn't find one. Doesn't care. Just going to continue the beatdown. And now look at this. Lamar James Jackson go right to the steel steps again. That could dislocate a kneecap. When the only person who takes a steel step like that is Mick Foley. And now look at the fan who carries a guitar to the arena. Jeff Jarrett don't work here. And now Antonio Gorman. What's he looking to do here? Slowing this down, but still causing pain. But now he's picked up a crutch. Picked up a fan's crutch. So there's a handicapped fan in the arena who tonight is going to have to hobble. And I mean, I guess that's their prerogative. as Goldman is just pounding away at Lamar James Jackson. Good grief. What punches to the face. And now he is just throwing Jackson around the ring, and now he's just got a replica championship belt. You can only find those on MPWFshop.com. And now, oh my goodness, now he's pulling my table. I told you I jinxed it last match. I said no one had broken the table, and now these two men, and there's a German suplex, and oh my goodness, Lamar James Jackson just suplexed Antonio Goldman through the table. I'm backing the hell up here, and wow. That is two vile German suplexes where Goldman has went through stuff. And now there's a shot to the face with a replica championship. And this matchup is starting to get out of hand. Goldman has now went through a ladder, went through a table, and Jackson is now in control. LJ squared. He's now the one throwing Antonio Goldman wherever he wants to throw him. And now he's throwing him back inside the ring. This is a brutal matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brutal, brutal contest between these men. And now, oh, throws him right into the table. Right into the table. And Antonio Goldman may have broken ribs, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to diagnose that. I believe he has broken ribs. And now Jackson just knocking him to the outside of the ring. Proud of his actions. And Lamar James Jackson may just have this matchup right where he wants it. Right here in the bag. And Hood Violence continues to bring the pain here with a huge German suplex there. And again, my audio might be a little shot from that German suplex through the announce table. And again, you see that gut buster there by Lamar James Jackson. These two men have just battered each other. No, 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 no! A gut-wrench powerbomb on the outside of the ring. And Lamar James Jackson certainly proud of himself. Just took out Antonio Goldman. Now he's looking for a weapon. And it appears they've pulled all the weapons out from underneath the ring. It appears there's nothing there. And now Lamar James Jackson, what's he looking for? And he's going right back to that Singapore cane. That's what he wants. Antonio Goldman, he ain't getting up anywhere. He is hurt. And now look at this, just pounding away at him. He just got gut-wrench powerbombed on the outside of the ring. So I have no idea what more these two men can do to each other in this non-sanctioned match. And, oh wow, what a shot to the face. And I think Antonio Goldman may have been busted open off of that shot. I think there may be blood coming out of his forehead after that Singapore cane shot. And now, oh, face first into the steel ring post. And if it didn't happen then, it certainly happened now. And Lamar James Jackson, look at him just watching his opponent. Just methodically watching Antonio Goldman. What a sick human being. What a sick, sick human being. As he now throws Antonio Goldman into the turnbuckle. And now what's he looking to do here? And look at this, Lamar James Jackson doing push-ups. And you can see the blood trickling inside the ring. But Goldman fights back with an elbow. Goldman somehow, someway fighting back. And there's a drop kick off the top rope. Look at the freaking heart and determination of Antonio Goldman. He ain't giving up tonight. He's going to continue this fight until the very end. Bloody or not. And there's a Samoan drop. And a lot of you may not like it, but you got to admire the fight. You got to admire the drive and determination of Antonio Goldman. And you can see the blood coming out of that left eye. And that is not good. That is not good at all. But Antonio Goldman don't care right now. The one thing he's focused on is punishing Lamar James Jackson. And now he set him up right here on the table. And what is Antonio Goldman looking to do here? What is Antonio Goldman setting up to do right now? And Goldman setting up a ladder, and he's climbing. Oh my goodness, Goldman, you may have broken ribs. This is not a good idea. Think about your family here. Don't do this. Don't do this. And there's an elbow drop through the table off the ladder. Antonio Goldman now going for the cover. This is going to be it. 2, 3, the end of this matchup. And no, Lamar James Jackson gets the shoulder up. My God, and now Lamar James Jackson holding his ribs, and they may have been broken off of that exchange. And there's a Samoan drop on the ladder, and you can see the effects. And Antonio Goldman is getting pumped up. He can feel it. He knows that he may have this match in the bag if he can hit the Goldstone pile driver. But he goes right back to that Singapore cane. And now look at this. Shot to the face and returns the favor. And Antonio Goldman has just busted open Lamar James Jackson. And there's a second win here for Goldman. A second win as he's now, look at this, choking him in between the ladder and the ropes. And Antonio Goldman has snapped. And this is a sick side of him that you don't see too often. But that's what Hood Violence has brought out of him. I mean, Hood Violence said that Antonio Goldman was a whack-ass gangster, that he was a fake, and that he was going to teach him respect, show him what a true gangster is made of. Well, Antonio Goldman is bringing the fight to him. That's all I know. That's all I can talk about right now. And now Goldman going around with a waistlock here. But oh, there's a reversal by Lamar James Jackson. And it's amazing that he still has the wherewithal to reverse that. And a beautiful power slam. A huge power slam there by Lamar James Jackson. And now Jackson go back underneath the ring trying to find some more weapons. But there ain't nothing. No more toys to play with. But oh wait, Lamar James Jackson here. Oh, he hangs up. Hangs up. Goldman in the ropes here. And now going for a German suplex again. And my goodness. Those German suplexes have been just vile and dangerous. Just vile and dangerous. And again, you have to stutter with a D there. Dangerous. I mean, look at this. Jackson just looking all over the ring for weapons. And he has to go right back to that replica championship. Which again, you can only buy from MPWFshop.com. And now, oh wow, just threw it right in his head. Just threw the championship right in his head. And now what's Lamar James Jackson doing as he turns him around here? And again, the double axe handle knocking down Antonio Goldman. And it seems that Goldman's second wind has been stopped. He needs to tap into a third wind. And again, how many times in this matchup is he going to go for this maneuver? Goldman's ribs for sure have to be broken from the amount of times he has taken that gut buster. Or backbreaker. You take that the way you see it. Have it the way you want it. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, gut wrench powerbomb to Antonio Goldman. And that's it. That is it. The gut wrench powerbomb, one of the most impactful moves in the MPWF. And now, what is this? He picked him up. What for? Oh my god, he's going for a second one. There's the second one. 2 gut wrench power bombs. And why is he picking up again? It's over. You've won. What are you doing? What are you doing? And Goldman can barely even stand. And now there's a kick to the gut. And now Jackson bouncing up the ropes. And there's a scissor kick. A scissor kick to Antonio Goldman. Jackson's won this matchup. Why is he still continuing this fight? It's over. It's over. Just leave it be. There's 2 gut wrench power bombs in it. And a scissors kick. He's done. And now he throws him into the ladder. But this is what hood violence is all about. And oh, what a knee. And oh my god, no, no, no! A power bomb through the ladder. And Antonio Goldman's done, ladies and gentlemen. He's done. No, he's been through 2 ladders, an announce table, suffered 2 gut wrench power bombs, and now this is the second scissor kick of this matchup. And now his face just bounces, just crashes off the mat, and Goldman's not even moving. And that's it. Referee Monument Flight going for a cover, and Hood Violence wins here tonight at SummerSlam. That was perhaps the most brutal match on MPWF YouTube history. Those 2 men just destroyed each other. You could forget wrestling psychology. You could forget technical wrestling. That match, ladies and gentlemen, was a war. And Lamar James Jackson, he's the one who survived the war. He's the one who escaped with a victory here at SummerSlam. And a decisive victory at that. Antonio Goldman tried, but Hood Violence is on a whole new level. And ladies and gentlemen, I didn't realize that we had cut right into that promo there, but there you saw it. That is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, the World's Heavyweight Championship. I mean, is this the end? Is this the end of the United States Champion Craig David and of Brian Adams? This matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is 1 year in the making. It was a year ago at Summer Slam 2010 and Summer Slam 1 on YouTube that Craig David met Helios Christ. Helios Christ debuted a year ago, and now a year later we are here for this World Heavyweight Championship matchup between none other than Craig David and Helios Christ. I'm starting to lose my voice, but it has been an amazing CPV thus far, and here is the United States Champion as he prepares to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. There must be a lot going on in his mind right now. He says that it is his fate to become the World Heavyweight Champion tonight. He says that it is his destiny to win the match that he didn't win last year. Can Craig David pull out the victory and become the World Heavyweight Champion of the MPWF? Only time will tell. We'll have to see when this main event is all said and done. I said he is one of the creepiest men in the MPWF, but also one of the most powerful and one of the most polarizing figures in the MPWF is Helios Christ. I mean, Helios Christ, ladies and gentlemen, appeared a year ago because he wanted to seek revenge on a man who tried to end his career, who was none other than Jason Rage. What we found out, for months he went around destroying people. He took out Craig David, he took out Jason Rage. He ended Jason Rage's career at WrestleMania when he threw him off of the cell. And now it has resulted that Helios Christ is now a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. And now he is a part of this darkness. He has taken control, and he is the leader. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, and he does what he wants, when he wants. We saw him sacrifice Brian Barbados, and now Brian Barbados is a part of his group. Brian Barbados on the pre-show took out his friend Zack Ryder, busted him open, and beat him all over this arena. Now the thing I have to say is this: at the end of this matchup, if Helios Christ wins the World Heavyweight Championship, will Craig David and Brian Adams become lackeys to Helios Christ, or does Helios Christ have a greater plan for them? Is there a bigger picture for them? Again, I don't know, because I don't think like a creepy serial killer, so I have no idea. I don't know what is going on in the mind of that man Helios Christ. All I know is that right now we're getting ready to see the main event of MPWF Summer Slam 2 and Summer Slam 2011. Who is going to be the World's Heavyweight Champion? Will it be Craig David, or will it be Helios Christ? And this is the matchup to top off this amazing CPV. And for those of you that have stuck with this CPV right to the end, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. But it's now time for the main event matchup. World's Championship on the line. The United States Champion Craig David versus the World's Heavyweight Champion Helios Christ. And ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much prestige this matchup brings to the United States Championship? It's like the days of old when the #1 contender for the world title was the second-tier champion in the promotion, whether that be the Intercontinental Champion or the United States Champion of the WWE or WCW. But that's what it's all about, being the best. You can talk about darkness, you can talk about sacrificing people. When it all comes down to it, it's about who is the World's Heavyweight Champion, and that's what these two men are fighting in the ring for. They both know what it's like in big match situations. I said Craig David, he won the Royal Rumble last year. He won the MPWF Championship at WrestleMania. Helios Christ, he beat Jason Rage and ended his career at WrestleMania. He's a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, nerves are not a factor of this matchup. But I mean, what is going to happen? Is someone going to get sacrificed? That is what we're getting ready to see. And Helios Christ is in control right now. Craig David is on the outside of the ring, and Craig David needs to regroup. He needs to think smart and wrestle this very, very evasively. He needs to stick and move, and there's a drop kick there. Drop so at that by Craig David. Now Craig David going after Helios Christ, and Christ going right with the thumb to the eye. said I've joked around tonight, I've had great fun on commentary, but the joking stops for this matchup. This is what it's all about here, and a big queen suplex there by Helios Christ. And now, oh, Craig David now pushing him away here. Craig David now Irish whip sending him to the turnbuckle. And look at Craig David now as he goes, oh, catching Helios Christ there in the ropes. I said Craig David is going to have to do whatever it takes, and look at the athleticism there of Craig David. He cannot worry about playing to the rules, playing to the book. You're against Helios Christ in the ring, and the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Again, this is 1 year in the making. These guys faced each other last year at SummerSlam. Helios Christ made his debut and defeated Craig David. Craig David now turning Helios Christ around here, and now watch this move right here. What a net breaker there by Craig David. A backbreaker to a net breaker. Now going for the cover. Can Craig David win this matchup? 2 and oh. So Craig David certainly deserves the World Heavyweight Championship. Craig David has been a part of perhaps the best matches of the summer. The best wrestled matches. But again, tonight is not about the best wrestled matches. And look at Helios Christ knocking him down. Tonight is about the World Heavyweight Championship. It doesn't matter how good of a wrestling match you have. It's about if you can survive and take the World Championship home. For Craig David, it's actually even more than just about the World Championship. It's about survival. I mean, Craig David saw what happened to Brian Barbados on War. I mean, he saw what his fate was. And again, I don't know if that's exactly what Helios Christ is going to do to Brian Adams and Craig David. I mean, the fact that we're going to get to see Brian Adams after a month of not seeing him in MPWF. I want a jawbreaker there by Craig David. Now Craig David, a springboard flying chuck kick or beautiful disaster, whatever you want to call it. But ladies and gentlemen, there's the combination. David there on Helios Christ, the World Heavyweight Champion. Craig David now trying to go for the cover. Can he get the victory? 1, 2, and Helios Christ with a kick out, and Christ ain't going to go down that easily. Christ is not going to go down that easily. It is difficult to defeat Helios Christ in the ring, and there's a front-face bulldog there by Craig David. Now Craig David bouncing to the outside of the ring, now heading to the top rope. Craig David using his speed, crossbody, and connects with the World Heavyweight Champion. And look at this, Craig David smart here, going for quick covers, hoping that he can get a surprise victory over Helios Christ. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You can't blame him for that. Now Craig David with a knockdown there on Helios Christ. And now Craig David, look at this, going high risk here. Craig David right up in the lights with the shooting star press to the outside the ring. And Craig David showing his utmost athleticism. The United States champion. And now Craig David throwing Helios Christ right into the steel steps. And you shouldn't be too surprised right now. It's happened in every match so far tonight. And oh, what a kick there by Craig David. Craig David taking control of the world champion. And I spoke too soon. Helios Christ now fighting back. And now throws Craig David into the ring. And oh, drop kick. Nice drop kick there by Craig David. And now Craig David head to the top rope here. Corkscrew up the top and connects with the World Heavyweight Champion. And now go for the cover. Craig David doing anything it takes to win this matchup. And Christ kicks out. So you can feel the passion. You can feel the emotion in this arena. The crowd here in New York is just going bananas for this main event matchup. And now Christ sending David into the turnbuckle. There's a big clothesline. A big knockdown there by the big powerful Helios Christ. And now Christ throwing Craig David right back into the turnbuckle again. And now what is he doing here? And now, oh, there's the snake eyes. There is the snake eyes throwing Craig David and his Jufro on the top turnbuckle. And now, oh, what a snap DDT. What a snap DDT. And I believe this is the first meeting of Helios Christ and Craig David since Craig David was drafted over to the MPWF War brand. And now look at this here. Look at this submission hold as Helios Christ just wrenching at Craig David, just using his brute force and power to overcome the United States champion. And now watch this move here. Watch him freeze in the air. Oh my God. How much control do you need to hit a move like that? And now Helios Christ going for the cover here. 1, 2, and oh, Craig David gets the shoulder up. And Craig David also isn't going to give up that easily. And we've seen Craig David with so much heart and desire in the MPWF. Like we mentioned before, you know how much heart and desire it takes to win an MPWF Royal Rumble matchup, to go on to WrestleMania when people thought you were going to lose, and to win the MPWF Championship. That's an amazing feat. Now Craig David there with a bulldog. And now Craig David right back with that drop salt to Helios Christ. So Craig David needs to find a specific body part and work on it. And there's a drop salt again knocking down Helios Christ. But it seems that every time he knocks Christ down, Christ gets back up. And going for the head and neck may not be a bad idea. It may be good I mean, we have yet to really seen a weak point on Helios Christ. And oh, Helios Christ fights back with an eye right there. And there's a big boot to the face. We've seen in the past that the ribs have affected Craig David. And just bear with me. I'm trying to continue trying to survive for the rest of this matchup, for the rest of this event. And now, oh, right back to Combination David out of nowhere. Combination David out of nowhere by Craig David. And Craig David now kick to the gut. And now running knee to the face. Can Craig David win the World's Heavyweight Championship here? And it is not time to ask for the crowd's adulation. It is time to pick up the victory. This is what you need to do, kid. You need to pick up the win so you can leave, because you said that your fate is to become the World's Heavyweight Champion, and it may just be that, as Craig David goes for Starship Pain, and it connects. The man with the Jufro goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness. Helios Christ kicked out. I thought it was going to be Hanukkah up in this bitch, but it wasn't. And now, oh, look at this. Helios Christ throws Craig David up the top rope. And the crowd here in Madison Square Garden chanted for the superstar Craig David. And now Helios Christ just ends that chant with a big, debilitating clothesline. Oh, and there's another snap DDT there by Helios Christ. And Christ seems to be hurt there, ladies and gentlemen. You see him holding his ribs. Christ seems to be in pain. And there's another kick to the gut of Craig David. And look at those boxing jabs. Just knocking Craig David to the outside of the ring. And this crowd here chanting for Craig David all they can. And Helios Christ moving the steel steps. And I guess they're in his way. But now I'm not sure what he's going to do here to Craig David. And oh my goodness, on the outside the ring. And there's a choke slam on the outside the ring. My goodness. Just punishing Craig David. And oh my god, don't you even think about it. Oh, what is this? There's a gory bomb on the outside. And Craig David's face just went splat. Just went splat on the floor. I thought we were going to see the death of Jason Rage on the outside the ring. Thank God that didn't happen. That would have been the end of Craig David and this match. And Craig David just being thrown in the ring. And Craig David needs to find a way to come back now. I mean, taking a gory bomb on the outside the ring. And there's a boot to the face. And now Helios Christ telling Craig David to get back up. And this is what we're talking about. Helios Christ says that he is immortal. He cannot be stopped. He cannot be beat. And how can you argue with that when you see things like this? Craig David has hit Helios Christ with damn near everything. But oh wait, Craig David with the nip up. Craig David with a nip up. And now there's a DDT there on Helios Christ. And now Christ in trouble as Craig David is setting up for the super kick. Can he get it? Can he get it? He's getting this crowd on his side. Craig David getting ready for the kick. And he hits it. Super kick. Super kick. Super kick. Go for the cover. Go for the cover. New World's Heavyweight Champion right here. Right now. And yeah. Oh. Helios Christ got the shoulder up. My God. How much more can Helios Christ take? Craig David with the Starship Pain and with the super kick. And now the Frankensteiner off the top rope by Craig David. Craig David is thinking to himself, what more do I have to do? And now there's a corkscrew, and he missed. He missed. It didn't pay off for Craig David. It did not pay off for him in this matchup. And now what's Christ going for here? Oh my goodness, now look at this. Look at the strength of Helios Christ. Oh wow. Oh my God. Just threw Craig David across the ring. And now there's the choke slam. There's the choke slam to Craig David. The choke slam by Helios Christ. And now Helios Christ, he's saying that this one is over. Kick to the gut. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the death of Jason Rage to Craig David. And oh my God, he got hung up in the ropes. He got hung up in the ropes. And ladies and gentlemen, Craig David needs to kick out. If Christ goes for the pin, it's supposed to be his fate. It's supposed to be his fate. But fate does not come true tonight. Helios Christ retains the World's Heavyweight Championship. Wow. What a matchup for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And you can see here in the replays the closing moments of this world title matchup. After the choke slam here by Helios Christ. And then the death of Jason Rage to end it. I don't think there's anyone who can stop Helios Christ. I don't think it is possible. Helios Christ is immortal, and more importantly, he is still the World's Heavyweight Champion. But now what is going to happen to Craig David and Brian Adams? And now Helios Christ motioning towards the Clown Devil Satos to bring the casket to the ring. Bryan Adams is going to be awoken. Craig David is out in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now see an MPWF Summer Slam sacrifice. Craig David gave it his all. He tried his best, but he was no match for the World's Heavyweight Champion Helios Christ, and fate did not come true. 2 years in a row, Helios Christ has defeated Craig David, and now Satos opening up the casket, and oh my goodness, Bryan Adams is awake, and Bryan Adams just threw Satos in the casket. What is going on here? Oh my goodness, this crowd is stunned. Bryan Adams is now attacking Helios Christ. But how is this happening? Satos tried to open the casket. Bryan Adams stopped it, and he's now attacking the World's Heavyweight Champion. Bryan Adams is alive. He's here. He's awake. And you talk about a change of events, and Bryan Adams now knocking down the World's Heavyweight Champion. Craig David having time to roll to the outside the ring. It almost happened too fast. Bryan Adams is here, and I'm shocked. I am shocked. I don't believe it. That is Bryan Adams, and that was his signature arm drag to Helios Christ, and Helios Christ is getting taken to school by Bryan Adams. We haven't seen him in over a month. We haven't seen Bryan Adams in over a month, and ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Muscle Buster to Helios Christ, the World's Heavyweight Champion. And Bryan Adams is back in the MPWF, and it backfired. I wonder if Helios Christ ever expected that. So how long has Bryan Adams been awake in that casket? How long has he been ready to come back? Satos tried to get him out for the sacrifice, but Bryan Adams just busted out, and without no looking back, just took out Satos. And Helios Christ, and this crowd is going absolutely nuts for Bryan Adams, and Craig David is on the outside of the ring, and he ain't happy. Craig David ain't happy. He didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship. It was supposed to be his fate, and you can see how upset he is. But Bryan Adams is back in an MPWF ring, ladies and gentlemen. What a moment. What a way to close the show. What a way to end MPWF Summer Slam, ladies and gentlemen. It was an amazing night. Wow. Bryan Adams is back in the MPWF, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta tell you, this was phenomenal. My name's DJ Johnny Feelgood, and I am signing out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in and watching the biggest event of the summer, MPWF Summer Slam 2011.